right. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. We're still alive. I'm always gonna wait to leave this the server message here first before we actually start up, just so we all know that I just logged in. So it takes a little bit longer to get it started for Conan. Instead, we get that black screen for a hot second there, just because I was gonna have to wait till it's daytime so we can go outside. But just so we all know, we're logging in here. So it always is a mystery every time we come in. But how are you all doing today? How's it going, Swiftfoot? How are you doing? How's it going, Dalka? How's it going, Critter? How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Uh-oh. Dang it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to restart the game. I hate this bug. I hate this bug. This bug's the worst. Oh. You play on Xbox? Nice. I hate this bug. It's literally the worst. How's it going? I'll welcome back. Well, while we're here, let's go see. We got some people online today. Okay. Here goes all our stamina. Alright, hang on. What is it? We just exit back to main menu, I think it's all we gotta do. I don't think we have to actually close the whole game. Good gracious. Loading back online. Hold on a second. Yeah, the rubber banding, this is a serious annoyance. And it doesn't happen all the time. I want to say it's like 1 in 10. Probably, like 10% of the time. It's still a lot, you know? Like, 10% still a pretty big problem. But at least it's not, like, horrible, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and load back in. Loading back in. Hopefully that fixed it. Oh my goodness, those rubber bands. Alright, so today we're going to jump right back into Sorcery. That's fixed. Alright, excellent. Okay. Good golly. Hey, you know what? We had to wait inside anyway until it was no longer nighttime, so that's fine. That big of a deal. I figure out what to do with Huntress. I don't know what to do with Huntress. Your dexterity, yeah? She's not really a fighter. But then again, she's a dancer. It's kind of expected that she's not a fighter. Tarmin, we could give it to Tarmin if we wanted to. Tarmin's an agility monster. We can give it to him. I will hold on to Huntress for ourselves right now. Let's put it in this box for the moment. Go in with our shield over here. It's a little disappointing that the two magical legendary weapons that we've acquired are not things we're gonna use. But hey, you know what? So it goes, right? So it goes. No big deal. No big deal. We've got sorcery to complete. So, if memory serves, we just need to jump straight into getting the Zath religion sorted, right? Which is just... Oh, Zath religion actually requires... Oh no, it's just Yogg for some reason requires some twine. Or no, it requires bones. So it just requires more stuff. We need to make the Zath nest. Which is stone, wood, and 20 twine. So, this is a 20 twine. Oh, come on now. 20 twine is the easy one. We have a lot of twine. Got a lot of twine. This oil. Dump the oil in here. I think we might actually have enough leather to upgrade our stuff here. So let's take a look at that. We spawned on Tarkov and instantly died? Yikes. That game sounds incredibly brutal. And I'm tempted to try it out. I'm going to be honest. I am tempted to try it out. Let's go ahead and let's repair our gear here real quick. I'm tempted to try it out. The only thing I'm worried about is that it sounds like a game that requires a lot of additional time put into it. And so I think that's like the hard one for us, is that we'd only be playing it like, 2 days a week. And so I think it would be kind of hard for us to like really get into doing Tarkov stuff. Is my assumption. Yeah? Alright, we don't want to go running around on our own outside, so we're going to go take Tarmin with us. Let's see here. Tarmin's damage output is plus 23. I think Athamos is... not as less, but he's just a sturdier boy. We're going to take Athamos with us. He's just a sturdier boy. Also, you wait there for a second. Let me grab you some more grub. I'll grab you some more grub here, buddy. Do I not have... Oh, jeez. Rotten meats in here. That rotten meat in here. What are we missing? Bone meal, really? Oh, that's an easy peasy one to go do. Nabbed a couple of things of bone meal. Actually, what we should do is we should put blood and ash in here, and we should start turning this into potent compost. We've got plenty of standard compost in here as is. We don't really need any more. We even have some spare compost floating in here. 77 of the thing. We need what? Blood and ash, right? So we got ash here. We got blood somewhere. Don't know where we were storing our blood. Actually, still be in the press, honestly. Nope. Take that out. Where do we put all of our blood? Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Yeah. At least some of it, if not all of it. Perfect. Ash. Oh, not enough space. Blood, ash, potent compost being produced. Give me that. And I guess we'll just put the rest of the rotten meat back in here. Regular compost in here. If I put regular bone meal in here, that takes precedence. We don't want to do that, so we'll wait on the bone meal. I want some potent compost created, just because the potent compost is going to be critical for us to go ahead and get the gray lotus, because we're going to need a lot of gray lotus. If memory serves, we need gray lotus powder for sorcery reasons. So we need blood. So actually, we're going to need to grab some blood. That's fine. Got some human flesh left here we can squeeze. We need withered skulls, and that's what we're going to go get right now. No, don't stop following. Return. No, let's go. Yes, it's a game that demands a lot of time and outside information. A lot of things about Tarkov are extremely obtuse. Oh, jeez. Whether it be task objectives or the specifics of any type of ammunition. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's what chat's for, right? That's what I have you guys for. It's people that have played the game a bunch and are like, oh, you really shouldn't do what you're doing. I'm like, I don't know why, but I trust you. So luckily that would definitely help. It would make it easier. But the time consumption, I think that's going to be the real problem. You know, just like a lot of these games are very time consuming. They're kind of the issue. What am I missing? Oh, I'm off by 8 stone. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Alright, sorted. We'll just go over to this big empty, like, this thing we just built over here yesterday. Get that done. Ammo matters a lot more than your gun in Tarkov. Really? Okay, that's interesting. It's not usual. Alright, we've got this gross Zath nest. Now we just need 15 iron and 2 branches, or 5 branches. We got plenty of branches on hand. We just need the irons. Go grab it. We just need this dagger. We literally don't need anything else with the religion, so we're gonna go break that sucker down later. I mean, it doesn't matter right now. It's not a place that we're doing anything with. I have no iron in here. I have no iron in here. I have 10 iron in here. Uh-oh. I turn all my iron into reinforcements. It's entirely possible I've done that. I should have some in here. 15. We're gonna need to go do an iron run, which is fine. Actually, that's where we need to go to get our skulls, so that's gonna work out fine. You're not even unlocked them all yet, but you can buy 11 different types of 9x18 millimeter Markov ammo. Wait, jeez, how many versions of things are there in that game? Build us a thing, and what's the thing? We'll be able to make the stuff. So we'll go ahead and we'll kill some spiners. We'll go ahead and get the egg sacs or something from them, and we'll go from there. Also, while we're out, we'll pick up our fish. Actually, something we should do while we were here. I didn't take a look at the event log. A quick look at the event log. All my stuff, all me, just decaying stuff. Height of temperature changes, yeah. Yep, died from a good old bug. Good old bug. Alright, so we got a Zathite Ritual Dagger. Boom. We are good to go. Alright. We got other stuff in our inventory, and it doesn't really matter. We can hold on to it. Let's go ahead and let's grab ourselves some iron and pick up our fish. We're all out of bugs, unfortunately, so we're going to need to go pick up more bugs. Let's go here. Yeah, we could always use more stone anyway. Stone, I mean, I don't know what we're using the bricks for currently, but we'll use it. Alright. Nothing in fish traps. Why are they empty? Maybe they all decayed. I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. Dump them all in there. Come on, Athamos. Come to me. Alright, let's go ahead and dump all the heavy stuff, and we'll even put the fish in here too. I don't need to carry it. You carry all those things that I don't want to carry. You'll carry this. Perfect. Alright. Time to murder some spiders and to take some egg sacs for some brains. Or heads, rather, not necessarily brains. Unicorn Aquarium. I don't remember that name at all. Oh, gutter trash. There you go. He's the elusive gutter trash. Right, the Zathite bag, that's the thing. Is this guy any good? He's a Dancer 3. Let's actually hold off. Come here. Come here, Athamos. He's a Dancer Tier 3. I'd be willing to take him. Athamos? Come here. Stay there. There you go, buddy. Okay. Oh, okay. It was Unicorn Aquarium that did it. I thought it wasn't. And then again, that was our assumption. Go ahead and get him. Come on, Athamos, get in there. And who are you? You are a... Oh!
Watch your flanks.
A fighter tier 4. Well. We found ourselves a little jackpot of friends. Let's go get ourselves some brand new interns. Right, time to get ourselves some interns. First things first, we're going to go ahead and climb up here so they can't hit us. Go ahead and get ourselves prepped and ready. Go. Alright, let's get in here and let's get these guys. We would like to get both of them to become our friends. This Crusher guy has a lot of concussive health. Come on, Dancer. Go. Done. Alright, now this guy. Unfortunately, I'm hoping we'll be able to knock him out before he runs out of health. It's gonna be close, because we do 1 damage per thunk. Maybe we actually do more than that. Do 3 damage per thunk.
No chance, mate.
This might actually be really close.
Or you'll swing for me later.
Nah, I think we got him. I think we can knock him out before he dies from bludgeoning damage. We might be able to knock him out before he actually dies from concussive damage. It's supposed to be non-lethal, but it is proving relatively lethal. There we go. No! I hate that. Well, we lost one of our friends. He was the one I actually really wanted, more so than this Dancer. The Dancer's fine, but that guy might have been pretty good. I don't know how good he is, but it would have been great to have him. But he is gone through the floor now. There you go. There you go. Darn. He's trash? Oh, is he? Okay. I don't know if he's any good. I don't know if he's a strength guy or if he's another dex guy, because we don't have a strength guy with us yet. So that's the big thing, is I was just trying to see if he's a strength boy. So if he's a strength boy, we'd like to take him along, because we could use a strength boy to follow us along. Definitely something we need. I think we need more... Yeah, he's not done, is he? No, we need a lot more gruel. Let's go nab some gruel real quick. Athamos is a kind guy boy. Off we go. How's it going, Svexer? How are you doing today? You need to get a treasure seeker from the city as a fighter. I mean, the treasure seekers aren't bad, but I mean, if I'm gonna go that far, I'd rather just pick up Leanne, honestly. Alright, let's just go ahead and nab all this gruel. I'm gonna take, like, all but a smidgen of it, honestly. Let's go dump all this gruel in here and get these guys back to working. Slots at the top for all these guys. Alright, so we'll get them worked on. So we can go ahead and we can open these. They're consumable bags. Okay, so let's go see this. If we go ahead and we open up a bag... Oh, actually, first things first, let's give you your weapon back. Let's go and empty him of all this stuff. He's got a lot of stuff on him. I've got a lot of stuff on me, so let's go ahead. The stone, we'll drop off the stone here. Not enough for anything yet. And then I've just got meat. Take his stone, fish, yeah, before they start rotting, preferably. We're gonna need to get him some more meat too, though. Just drop off the stone in here. Get that going. Drop off the wood in here. We're gonna need big wood. Drop off the bark in here. Got resin and dried wood. You don't have any resin or dried wood, that's fine. Resin and dried wood. We'll get this lined up as well. Not the tannery. We want the press. Press these. Branches. I'm gonna stick these in here. And the rest goes to the kitchen. Have him wait there. So we got a little bit of meat we can drop off. No? Ah, because potent compost is taking up spots. We don't have spots for it to go. I'll take two things to beat your meat out then. Dump them in here. Okay, hold on to the berries. We need to hold on to as many berries as we can, because we're going to use them later. They're important. And then seeds. Where am I putting seeds right now? Oh yeah, all the seeds are going in here so we can start making more gruel. We should just make another round of gruel, honestly. I'm gonna take a stack out of this thing. Not you. Keep gruel going. Save this. We got 2 stacks now. Oh, we're gonna need to get more meat for them. But for now, it's fine. Stocked up. Perfect. There are those that had we had as battle thralls since the best was up. They were really good. Yeah, no, the treasure hunter seekers are definitely really good there, Spexer. It's just I'm pretty sure Leanne has better base stats. Like number of serves. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up a Zathite bag. 750 bones! I'm sorry, what? 150 skulls! What? Holy jeez, that's insane. I'm sorry, what? I know we're playing on a PvP server, and so it's 4 times, right? We get 4 times drop rate, but that's still literally mental. Jeez. That's more than 30 skulls default. That's wildly imbalanced. That is wildly imbalanced. Holy moly, okay. I guess we'll put the bones in here for now. Jeez. That's insane. I'll put 1 stack of skulls in here, because sure. Wow. Yeah, some of these drop rates are crazy. That's literally nuts. You don't need that many. You don't need that many to drop. one out of the bag would be enough. What? This one little spider had 30-something skulls in it when we opened them up? Holy jeez. Terrifying thought. We need some blood. Good golly. Oh, wow. I actually need a lot more blood. Jeez, I actually need a lot more blood to keep on top of it. Fine, we can go get more blood later. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, I need a sorcerer scroll. I thought I had one. Why do I think I had a sorcerer scroll? Oh, because I have some. I got 2 more sorcerer scrolls. Okay, I was like, gonna say, I'm like, wait a second. Also, I thought I saw some bugs in there, so we can close out. Yes, this ice melts. It's not that big of a deal. We got plenty of ice as is. Alright. We can do 2 more things in sorcery before we run out of scrolls. In which case, we're going to have to get a new spell page. Right. What do we get from this? This is the Mass Undead Rising spell, right? This is the one that lets us, like, raise a huge army in a cloud of darkness. Yeah, Call of the Dead and Raise Dead. Call of the Dead and Raise Dead. Summon Corpse. Oh, Summon Corpse is what we learned last time. Okay, okay. We got Call of the Dead, Raise Dead. So now I can make Shallow Graves and do that. Great. What do we need now? Demon Blood? Ah, the Grey Lotus Powder. This is going to be the dangerous one. This is the one I was worried about. Alright, I don't know if we can do this. This is going to be a tough one. We need to go to the arena, and we have to survive in the arena. There's going to be a bunch of corruption there. We're going to have to deal with that corruption. Oh, yeah, no, I was stacking seats in here. Oh, there's bugs over here. Get the bugs off. Alright. But he's got a stack of food. I've got food. What do we need to make some cleansing brews? Some cleansing brews would be smart to have on hand. What do I need for that? Cleansing brew requires herbal tea and yellow lotus. And herbal tea requires purified water, aloe leaves, and plant fiber. Let's take 10. Chunk of plant fiber. Some aloe leaves. Let's take a stack. Why not? I don't have stock. That's fine. We also need some yellow lotus. I don't know if it was 1 per or not. Do that. How's it going, John Alice? How are you doing today? How many streams so far have you been alive? Jeez, I don't even know at this point. If we ignore the death that we had from a bug yesterday, then I think we're at like 10. Otherwise, if we include the one yesterday, then 9, I think. Since it's a bug, I don't really count it. It doesn't really feel like a fair way to go for it, but I don't know. Right, cleansing brew, go. We're gonna bring some cleansing brews with us. The herbal teas are nice. They expire within an hour, unfortunately, but they do have healing and stamina regen, which is really nice. Why don't you go to Gardens in the Jungle? It's full of Grey Lotus. The Gardens in the Jungle is Black Lotus. Spexer, Black Lotus. Good thought, though. Good thought. But that is Black Lotus is over here. The Black Garden. Close, but not quite. Very close. And these guys don't have a decay rate, which is great. They also weigh 0.1 each, so we'll just carry 1 pound worth of cleansing brew on us. Each cleansing brew will recover 5% of our hit points and stamina back from corruption, since we're not going to be taking our dancer with us. So I want to be safe. Make sure we can keep our health up. Now, the thing is, the scary snakes in there have killed us in the past on other Conan runs. We do want to be careful about that. Oh, why are you not doing all 10? What's that all about? I didn't want to be the last one for some reason. Keep going. Alright, cleansing brew acquired. Doesn't even count as 1% of our carry capacity. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Perfect. Prepped and ready to go. Let's go ahead and we'll, we're going to eat there, sate ourselves some more. To follow up. All right. Got all the cleansing brews we need, so we can go ahead and get that done. Is it gonna become dark? It's gonna be dark. I don't know if I want to go run in there in the middle of the night when there's no lights. Yeah, the sun is setting. So let's go ahead and let's jump and do an iron run real quick with Athamos. But we're prepped and ready to be able to jump over there immediately afterwards otherwise. So let's go ahead and let's do a iron run. Actually, you know what? Might as well take that Xanthite dagger and just take more and more egg sacs. You know, it might be good. Who knows? You've been okay? Good to hear. Just been dealing with insurance to get things repaired. Oh no. Around the house from a tornado a few weeks back. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the house is, you know, structurally sound and it's just like damage to the roof and whatnot. But hopefully it's you know, for the most part structurally sound. Swap you out. And we got a torch. Athmos, seriously, get out of the way. I swear they're always... This is the reason why I don't usually have companions with me in games, is they're always in doorways in every game, ever. Always. Just the way it always is. You know, it's why I haven't really been running around with the companions too much in Fallout, until, you know, now we're trying to do the companion quests and the like, so now we are. But usually I don't bring companions, just because they're always in doorways. If it's a game that has doors, boy howdy, are they going to find a way to stop us from getting through that door. Minimal damage to roofs and windows. Shed and pile of rubble about 5 houses down the street. Ooh. Neighbor's house did not fare well. Oof. Oh, I'm glad your house made it. And it's only just some minor damage. That's good. What the jeez? Where did you come from? Oh, it's the Crusher guy again. What are the odds of him spawning like that? I'm honestly surprised that he spawned again. He's not a unique guy to spawning only in this area.
You will never return to your den.
Well, I mean, he's here, so we might as well pick him up.
My claws are sharp, huh? Are yours?
If he doesn't go through the ground again, naturally, you know, we'll have to see here. We'll see if he decides to go and defy the laws of gravity. Or, I guess, only follow the laws of gravity and defy the laws of physics in terms of ground. Yeah, it's about to become very dark here. Down, mister. Getting him. Don't you fall to the earth this time.
Or you'll swing for me later. Have you nothing better, pup?
I was curious if this guy is a strength guy or not. I'm assuming he's a strength build, but... Oh my goodness, for a second there I thought he went back down through the floor again. Not this time, that's great. Bound. Perfect. We'll go ahead and swap you out. And swap you out. Pick that. Stop eating it. Take that bag. Alright, out of here we go. Alright, let's get him on the wheel. I mean, it's going to take him a day to go and get sorted, but, man, you know, we've got him here. We might as well grab him, yeah? And then we'll head in. Although, by the time we get everything done, it might be close to daytime. You know, what we can do instead of doing... Wow, we need more iron now. We need more iron if we want to do more building. If we want to build more, we got to get more iron reinforcements going. Gotta do an iron run. Needs to happen. I need to get torches over here for this. I can get the big old gate lit up. Oh, we need to get torches in here in general. How's it going, Rob, man? How you doing today? A nuclear apocalypse in Conan would be interesting. It'd be very interesting. It'd be very interesting indeed. Oh wait, why did I come in here? It's not the right building. I want the dark, shabby building, the one that you can't see in. There we go. He's off to work now. Oh, I mean, while I'm here, I might as well drop off that one gruel I've got. Where's the door? Make life easier on myself. Put that on my inventory. There we go. Bam. Ah, I can see. Alright, Athens, let's go. We'll grab ourselves some iron. Get up and go. It was a tornado that hit central Alabama. Ooh. A few weeks back. Went right through the middle of the city. Oh my goodness, seriously? Jeez. Fiber. Quick. Hear that? Or a little spare fiber on hand anyway. Go. This is repaired. Light back up. There we go. We get a normal torch, one that lasts 20 minutes instead of the 3 minutes, but that's fine. But yeah, it went through the middle of the city and really did a number. Good gracious. Yeah, it's very unlucky it going straight through the middle of the city. You know what? Let's just get a better one. I don't need branches off that. I need actual wood. Drop that bad boy. Yeah, 20 minutes instead of 3. It's a much better torch. Also, does it have a larger light range? A larger light radius? That'd be really cool if that was the case. I'm actually sure if it is. Ooh, boy. Alright, spiders, here we go. Hey, that was nice. Actually close to being maxed. He just chunks through that meat. Get some more of these bags. Those. 3. 4. 5 3 times? I don't know how that works. Maybe I got all of them, but it just gave me 5 each time. How heavy are these? Heavy each. Oof, these are heavy. These are some heavy bags. Not as heavy as the metal's gonna be, or the metal ore is gonna be, but still, they're heavy bags. But yeah, we'll bring them back and we'll see what else we can get in them. And so far, we've gotten bones and skulls. I'm curious if we can get anything else in there. Let's go ahead and let's just go grab everyone. Come on, everyone. Time for us to play. We'll even get these guys, because these guys always end up getting involved eventually anyway. Move. Alright, Atmos, we're gonna fight him right here. Atmos knows exactly where we're fighting him. He's already on it. Luckily, we do a lot of damage to these things now. One shot him for the most part. Skeleton's different matter. It actually take a small beating. We might be strong enough to go fight the... I'm not quite getting the smooth frames in here.
Will never return to your death.
No? Yeah, I'm thinking we might want to go a little deeper in here, honestly. We tried to avoid fighting a big, scary skeleton guy. We could go further in. 8, 9, 10. It's a bunch. Nothing? No items? No? Oh look, a withered skull. How not useful at all anymore. Look at this. Ow. Okay. We need to get Atomos a new weapon.
Soon my teeth will break your throat.
I need to see if there's maybe a better great sword I can give him. He's crushing it with the great sword. But the ancient great sword's just not that good. It's just a steel weapon. We can get him to star metal, but I don't know. I mean, ideally we managed to loot something better from a boss chest. Really, no items? Wow. Ow. Alright. We're gonna be heavily encumbered here with all the stuff we're picking up. Your tree fell and pancaked your neighbor's car? Oh no, that's no good at all. What kind of tree was it? Like, how big was the tree? Start dropping off Zath bags. Alright, you know, we're gonna... I need this. I need the metal. Went and cleared everything out so we can get the metal. I haven't even gotten these guys, have I? Nope. Let's keep getting them Zath bags. Zathite bag. Let's figure out what we can get here. So kinds to carry this. Drop it. Carry this much. Really don't need to carry as much putrid meat, but I'll hold on to it for now. A pine tree, and it was about 2.5, 3 feet in diameter. Holy moly, that's a big thick tree. For a pine tree, that's a pretty old tree. Like what, 10, like a 10-year-old, 15-year-old tree? A big one. Much older? I'm trying to, I mean, the thing is, it's gonna be a different style of pine tree than what I grew up around. The pine trees I grew up around were like, you know, it's kind of all we can do right now. I'll have to come back in a minute. Pine trees I grew up around were like 6 feet in diameter, and they were like, no, not 6 feet. They're like about 5 feet in diameter. About 5 feet in diameter, and they were like 70-something years old. I had to take them all down. Even at the house for over 14 years now, and it's larger than. Okay. I mean, they can make it depending on the variety of pine tree. Pine trees can make it up to 80 years. Oh yeah. Could be. Probably around 30 or so. That makes sense. It also depends on how good of right, like, because the thickness of a tree also comes down to the abundance of water, right? If you end up having water-starved regions, the trees are thinner because they just can't grow as much as fast. Many a variable. But all the same, one, that really stinks because he lost a tree, and two, that really stinks because he lost his car. Ugh. Hopefully it wasn't their only one. Still has some mode of transport. Okay, so I just got a bunch of meat on me. Let's go ahead and get another compost going. I really need to have one compost for potent compost and one for standard compost. I mean, honestly, I should have more than just 2 composts, but sort that out another time. Farming post. I know I can put it here. No? Popped up green for a hot second there. I can put it in the fire. Sure. Alright, we'll put it in here for now. Let's take you, and you, and you. Start making some potent compost here. Take this out. That out. Oh my goodness. Almost. Stay there. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab this. You working. Cancel that. Why does it want to do potent compost in here? Must be blood somewhere in here. Not enough space. There it is. Load in. Right, I put that over here. Let the compost to be built up. Perfect. Just follow this extra rotten meat. We'll just... I have a place to dump it. I guess we'll just dump all the rotten meat in here. It's not like this is going to be making anything other than potent compost. We can just dump this in here for now. There we go. It's in here. Well, they had 3 in the driveway, and all 3, you think, were deemed totaled. Oh my god! Holy! All 3 of their cars got totaled by that tree. Wow, that tree got a triple kill. That's an impressive. That's impressive skills there, Mr. Tree. Holy moly! Okay. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I have no idea how your place didn't get damaged more, to be honest. I mean, sometimes it's just luck of the draw. Sometimes it's just that simple. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. This goes in here. This goes in here. We got another crystal. Just dump it in here for now. I mean, what, like 10 demon blood was it? It's 10. Nothing else over here. 10 demon blood. Yeah, I mean, 10 of the ash. It's fine. Some seeds. Some in here. Areas. No, you keep this. But give me everything else. Light bags. And all that's iron. Perfect. That's enough iron to keep us busy for a while. 1,000 and change iron to smelt. That's fine. Get going. Drop that off. Okay. What can we get in these bags? So we've gotten skulls and we've gotten bones. What else can we get in here? We can get ichor from them, as well as another 100 withered skulls. Good gracious. See, you're supposed to, so you get 10 ichor by default. What else do we get in here? We had a hyena corpse and 500 bones. Okay. A scorpion corpse and more skulls. Oh, only 5 skulls this time. See, that's a reasonable drop. 5 skulls is a reasonable drop. That means the default drop is 1. That's reasonable. Okay. What else we got? We got a gorilla corpse and another 500 bones. We got 40 ichor and 500 bones. We got a lion carcass, more bones. Ichor and 5 bones. See, that's a reasonable one. 5 bones, 40 ichor, reasonable. 80 ichor, okay. A boar carcass and 25 bones, 250 bones. Boar carcass and 100 withered skeleton skulls. Horse carcass and 50 more skulls. What is this? I think the skulls are what's really broken. Skulls and bones need to be refixed on drop rate. Everything else seems fine. Another boar carcass and more skulls. 255 bones. That's an interesting number. Wolf carcass, another 5 bones. Or is it skulls? I think it was skulls. We got another lion carcass and more bones. Got a gazelle carcass and some ichor. Gazelle carcass and some ichor. And a shaleback carcass and more skulls. Good gracious, this is ridiculous. The drafts in those bags are like bear packs. They're unaffected by the server rates. Wait. What? Are you... Wait, Olive Ash, are you serious? They're unaffected by server drop rates? That's default? That's dumb. I mean, I won't complain in getting all these cool things, but that's dumb. Horribly imbalanced. That is horribly imbalanced. Alright, let's go put these carcasses in here. It's good to sort of squeeze these carcasses out. The bones and whatnot out of it. That's ridiculous. You're dead serious. That's insane. Wow. Okay. I don't know what to do with all the bones, to be honest. We're at the point where I'm like, I picked up too many bones. I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have picked up this many bones. That's why, Feast of You, wait. That's why Feast of Yogg are so OP. The skull, ichor, and bones you need are so easily obtained. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. That's just mental how much you get out of that. Holy moly, okay. Well, that's a thing. I'll get that going. That is just take a bit for me to wrap my head around. They need to nerf that badly. Is the event steel on? You can turn the skull. Oh, is the event still on? You can turn the skull in for coins. You need sorcerer skulls, not withered skeleton skulls. Totally different style of skull. Close, but not quite. Not quite. How's it going, Fabs? How are you doing today? How's it going, Twitchy? How are you doing today? Welcome. Trying to make a garbage chest to stick all the bones in. This is welcome to our abode. This is our dump chest. This is where we put all our things. This is our clothing rack where we put all of our clothes. This is our bone chest where we leave all of our bones and skulls. Don't mind that. Wait, why do you have a whole box of those? Oh, don't worry about it. We only have a few thousand skulls in here. I'm sorry. What? What? Yes, plenty of withered skulls. All right, so we need to go get the gray lotus powder. All right, Athemos, how you feeling? Feeling pretty good, but we need to get more meat. A lot more meat. Let's go ahead. That's cool. I need to get more coal for this. That's the last basic meat I have. I actually want significantly more meat for him first before we go for this fight. Let's move him over. Dump all the gruel in here. Let's go ahead and get a butcher knife. Butcher knife. Let's go ahead and let's butcher up a couple of corpses here. Get some good meats and get that cooking for them. Okay. I don't actually need the exquisite meat. I just need the savory flesh. Thank you. We can go hunt down a couple of gazelles around here. We're gonna go hunt down a couple of gazelles. Gruel also good for thralls? Yes. The thing is, gruel gives when they're leveling. Gruel is a really, really good food to give thralls. But when leveling, gruel increases their chance of gaining strength by 14%, and steaks give them a 14% chance to gain vitality. And I want vitality. Yeah. Since they nerf their health by half, vitality is better. Yeah, because otherwise thralls can get killed pretty easily, since their health has been nerfed. This guy's got 6,000 health. This guy has an absolute ridiculous amount of health. And so we're just going to make it even more ridiculous. I'm hoping we can get him to 7k. He's a bearer thrall. He's not intended to do damage, so we don't really need him to focus on damage. Yeah. I don't know if you saw, Chapel Gutter Trash is leaving some vaults open on the warm side of the cool bridge in the event you're interested. Oh, cool. Okay, we can take a look at that. Leave it for now, but we can take a peek later. Drop these off and get that cooking. More gruel. We're all done with the gruel. No more gruel, please. Thank you. Drop this off in here. Drop off these skulls in here. Got all these hides, some tusks in here, a bunch of blood. It was good. Worked out well. Good. Just some more meat. Leave this uncooked just in case we need it. Actually, that's nice. Didn't have any spare on hand. Take those 2 bugs. Over here, we'll go ahead and get oh, no maggots in there? Or fat grubs, rather. There's room for fat grubs to spawn. Fat grub. Oh, I've got the cooking station backwards, don't I? I have the cooking station in backwards. Oops. I installed it backwards. Whoops. It's fine, don't worry, we'll fix that later. Don't worry about it, we'll get it sorted later, it's fine. Yeah, so it goes. Leaving stuff out for people, PvP sure is dead on this server. I mean, yeah, it seems to be a little dead on this server. That's fine. That's fine. Well, this server is now just, it's fine. Nothing said we had to actually be fighting, right? For progress. It's a possibility that can occur, and if it doesn't occur, then that's fine. We still are going to put ourselves in situations where we're going to be dealing with death from NPCs, bosses, and the like. Yeah. You love your bear that was named Parfait Camelback. Awesome. She's so tanky. That's great. You changed your name? Yeah, I changed this guy's name. He was oh, I don't even remember his name. He had a title. It was like something foot race or something feet. I don't remember. Oh. Here, born in here. Yeah, I think we're good to go. It's in here for now. But yeah, we'll get this spun around later. That's fine. Don't need her in that position anymore. Move it back over here. We're definitely gonna need to get ourselves some more coal, though. We're running very low on it. Let's get out of here. Named Bear Thralls should have more health. Yeah, they got a lot of health. That's why I want to get him to 7k. I want hopefully I can get him to where he has 10 times my current health, which would be crazy. All right, so we've got everything we need, yeah? Yeah. All right, let's go deal with the fish real quick, and then let's get going. Yeah, all the thralls in patch 3.0, all the thralls had their health, like, severely cut. Cut down the health a lot, which is good, because then you actually do stuff. Oh my goodness, Delka, how did you figure that one out? Thank you. Yeah, Peller the Well-Traveled. You tracked down his name. Thank you for doing so. I completely forgot his name. Oh, that's right. You were joking about that we had a Greyhawk god, the sun, in our midst. That's right. That makes it a whole lot easier to recall. But I mean, you also remembered his title, the Well-Traveled. Impressive either way. Impressive either way. All right, so we're gonna be going in here. Make sure we're prepped and ready. We don't really need the Sathite Ritual Dagger anymore, so we'll go ahead and slap that bad boy in here. All right, to the arena. Or the Coliseum. I don't remember what it's called. The Wiki? Ah, well, you know, the Wiki does tend to help, doesn't it? What do we have here? Exiled Tier 3, Exiled Tier 3. And who? A Confessionist? I'm gonna grab him if I can.
Will never return.
Okay, hold on. We need just... First things first. I have to tell Athemos to stop it. Second things second. Let's take out the ones we need to take out. You out. spider out. Take the lady out. Unfortunately, it's not on a nice date. Very unfortunate there. Okay. Alright, so who's this confessor and what does he do? Is a confessor like... Don't engage. Okay, don't do anything. Athamos, you're doing a great job just being a good old meat shield. It's great. Keep it up. Athamos, keep it up. You're doing a great job. Man, I can't pull aggro. Okay, no. Do it. Athamos could one-shot this guy with one attack here. It's a Mitra tier 4 priest? Really? Huh. Right. Either way, I'll still take him.
You picked the wrong fight.
And not sure you can summon a god avatar with him. Oh, that's fine by me. I don't need him for that. I just need him to look pretty on our altars. Water orb with me. A candle. Take it. Alright. Athamos, come back. We've already... Oh my goodness, loading that in. Look at that. It's huge. Our tower, it's massive. Yeah, we don't need to be able to summon a god token with that. That's fine. Just being able to place someone on the altar will be nice. We can conduct sermons and sacrifices. Especially since Mitra, you sacrifice the souls of individuals. I mean, sure, Yonk, sacrifice their flesh, but I mean, at least their soul gets to move on to the afterlife, right? For Mitra, as benevolent as Mitra seems, since you're sending them lingering essence, you're literally taking a piece of their soul and gifting it, so their soul can never leave. Yeah, it's got a dagger icon on it. That's weird. There you go. Alright. Was you here? Step. There's a nice hidden spot under the waterfall. You can hide stuff at that location, right where you get the priest. Oh, the upper waterfall? Yeah, it's got like a little bit of an indent in it, if I remember correctly. That's right, yeah. You can go and stuff some stuff behind there, just in case you want to keep it a little hidden. Keep it secret, keep it safe. You have to deal with all the spiders, though. Spawning back there. The obnoxious giant spiders. Alright. Off we go. Into the arena. Before we do that, we can actually pick up some more iron here if we want. No reason not to nab this iron while we're here. We have Athamos with us, so we can definitely pick this up real quick. Old times you have a base in there, but now it's impossible because the workbench is too big. Yeah. Big workbenches. Need space to actually place them all down. Man, I didn't realize Conan was that old, and the author died that young. Yeah, no, Conan, the IP Conan is ancient in comparison to a lot of modern, like, you know, games and things that are made off of these types of franchises. Like, oh, we can listen to this while we go in.
The arena serves the city as a place of blood sport.
We're gonna run straight through, I think.
Bonded one. Our kind are far too few to be wasted on arena battles. But your kind are as numerous as rats, and the exceptionally strong are tested here. On battle days, the great gates to the city are thrown open, and the people go forth in a great throng along the verdant valley to the gates of the arena. It is a festival, and a sacrifice to the glory of the old serpent. You are assigned to work, not to watch. There are 3 levels: the pens, the arena floor, and the gallery. Find your assigned position, slave. There is always work to be done.
Ow. Getting pinged over there. We'll have to sort him out. He's that guy's quite sturdy. Oh, we do not want to fight that thing. That thing's scary. Our objective is not to fight that.
My claws are sharp, pup. Are yours?
Alright, back over here, Atmos. Oh. Atmos, I literally just told you to stop. Come here. Yeah, because we aggro more. The problem is, like, the archers make it where, like, as you get deeper in, you keep aggroing more, and the archers kind of move to positions to pull in others. The author died at 36? Jeez. In 36, sorry. They were only 30 years old. That's crazy. Yeah, Conan predates World War II. Isn't that nuts? That's crazy. Alright, so we have to remember how to get to the 2nd floor. I need to get to the gallery. I don't exactly... No. No, back up. Nice. If you aggro that giant skeletal dragon, we're gonna be in trouble here, buddy. Ah, there's a great lotus right there. Nice. We don't have to go to the gallery anymore. Getting the... Because that's the thing, is the... We'll grab this while we're here. Thank you. All of the bone stuff. Oh, we got to the gallery going up this way. That's what it is. That's right. We have to just go across it and up. Okay. I remember now. If we can get some more Grey Lotus, that'd be ideal. Oh, the corruption. So bad. Come on. Up and out. There we go. Go over here, Athemos. Come on now. How's it going, Strong? How are you doing today? Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness, the staggers. Holy moly. Knock him down. Nice. Steal. You have no idea what we're talking about, but this makes you think about the info you have on Superman. That info being that Superman is a subversion of the Ubermensch. Yeah. And so people doing subversions of Superman are subverting a subversion. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The inception continues. How's it going, Starry Snow? How are you doing today? Listen to this real quick. Listen.
Here in the gallery, you are required to serve, Bonded One. It is a great honor for you to be among the trusted servants of the Priest King. Do not do anything to draw his gaze, though it would be a great honor for you to be sacrificed on the altar of sacred set. We would be losing a loyal servant. To provide privacy for those of our time that we the enchantment that allows you to understand our language will be disabled while you are in the area.
Will never return to your dead.
Luckily, this guy's not too hard for us to take down. Big skeletal boy. This archer's being obnoxious. Athemos. Yeah, so we need to get the Grey Lotus from around here. Just woke up. Well, good morning, good morning. Had your coffee or tea yet? It's leveled up. I think he's at 18. Maybe he's at 19 now. 18, nice. I'll take that. I'm trying to remember how much dust you get from one Grey Lotus. Steel pick, thick leather. All that's useful. You don't drink expensive dirt? Ah, I see. Well then. It's 1-to-1. Oof. Yeah, so I'll have to go and roast some. Take this guy out. I want to inspect this a little bit more. I don't think I've seen this little camp set up here. We don't take too much damage from these guys. Some arrows. Dar. Can't interact with anything here. Is there another chest anywhere around here, or have I just picked out? There's no chest. Perfect. 2. Perfect. All right, we got 4. All right, we are out of here. Let's go. We have better places to be. Not dying to do. Yeah. You're not really into caffeine? Nice. You always add caffeine to non-expensive dirt. It's true. Yeah, and there's like caffeine powder and caffeine pills. It's just kind of crazy to think about this a thing. But it is a thing. I don't want to stay in the corruption long, but I will take those. Let's get out of here. The corruption's continuing to mount. The more corruption we have, the less health and stamina we have, which is not great for our survivability. Let's see if there's another chest around here. Might be. The skeletons luckily aren't that dangerous to us. They do harry us though. Let's keep moving. Yeah, so they keep getting us with the cripple effect. Drink another cleansing brew and keep on trucking. And we didn't listen to this one, so we'll listen to this one as we escape.
Behold the sands of the arena, mounted one. Here, the games of mortality are played beneath the sun and the moon. Your people are puzzling to us, slave. Once, we set a group of them to fight one another. And they sat in the sand and refused to fight, even though they knew that our retribution would be swift and merciless. Another time, one of them fought and killed a dragon single-handedly. You are spared the fighting, slave. Your job will be cleaning up what is left after the battle.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oof, we did it. We're currently down 51 health. Not too bad. We probably would have been... We've been down a lot more health than that. I would be down about 100 right now. 100, 120. Got a couple of friends following us. One Athemos, let's get out of here. Corruption's incompatible with life. It really is. Kind of removes the whole life part. But perfect. So we need to get 10 Grey Lotus powder. We've already picked up 5 Grey Lotus. We got 5 Grey Lotus flowers. If it is a 1-to-1 powder ratio, which is unfortunate, but if that is the case, we really only need to... we can go ahead and dry them out. So we need, what, 3 lotus flowers to make 5 seeds. Don't quite have enough to do it immediately, but we should get there. You think you recognize that voice? But then again, it could be just a voice modulator. Could be with the way that it sounds. It's entirely possible. That I don't know. Alright, Athemos, get in there. Be careful. We'll get entertained and remove all of our corruption. Corruption gone. Alright, let's go to the drawing rack and let's get this sorted. Dry me some seeds. It takes 3. We'll then get 1 set of seeds. Now 1 set of seeds will then turn into 5 flowers. We'll then have to do a second time. So unfortunately, it's not going to be super efficient with the way this is going to go. We do have hardened brick, don't we? Yes, we do. And I don't know. Do we need steel reinforcements for this as well if we do it this way? Might. Knowledge. Oh, we can make dragon bone equipment now, which is pretty good. What do we need this? 2 points on farmer. 3 points on agriculturalist. Okay. And then if we go to farming, 100 hardened brick. Seriously, okay. We can definitely make a planter. I prefer an improved planter. Just because it makes them faster. It grows everything faster. So we need some more hardened brick. Do I have more hardened brick lying around? That's a good question. Black lotus flower. Get that stacked. I really need to make some vaults. No hardened brick anywhere. Alright, let's check our little spots down here. I don't think any of these have hardened brick in them. These moved soon. There's where all my blood was. I knew there was some blood somewhere. I don't like keeping stuff under my floors. It's dangerous. Because since items spawn in before walls do, you never know if people are going to see it or not. Nothing there. This guy, nope. Thought I had some hardened brick somewhere, no? In the settings, you can increase your FOV. Just a tip, if you'd like to see far out. Nice, thanks, Sleepy Shaman. I kind of like seeing the FOV that I currently have. I rely on sound more than anything else, usually. Good to know. Yeah, there's nothing useful. It's just ridiculous, man. Blood. But no, nothing for bricks. Darn. It's fine. We'll get all this stuff moved soon. So we should take a look and see. And we should actually get a vault moving. Because I'd rather put stuff in a vault than under my floors here. What do I need to build a vault? Artisan table is what vaults. Right. Oh. Have I just not learned the tech? I've not learned the tech. Now I can learn vaults. Alright. 150? Jeez, okay. We're going to have to get on top of that. We also need a lot more steel reinforcements. I don't remember if we had a bunch of steel reinforcements in here. Let's open this back up. Any steel reinforcements? No, none. Some steel, some iron. Take those. Yeah, I want to get this stuff out of being in our floor and put in a vault instead. Let's see. Steel, drop off the iron, drop off the iron. I'll get all the steel reinforcements worked on, and then you can go work on them. Build all of them. This one, yeah? This don't have any steel reinforcements. No, we got a will. Steel reinforcements. Take this. That. This. Why do I have meat in here? I've got garbage in this thing. Just pull all that stuff out. That in there. Drop this in here. Yeah, we can go do some more building. We've got iron reinforcements wise. Yeah, we got enough. We can go do some more building here. Perfect. we got the corrupted stone for map room online. But we need to go and get ourselves resin. Go. Plant fiber. Have a stack out of here. Full stack of plant fiber. Get that going. Caffeine is addictive? It is. Caffeine is addictive, but luckily it has a pretty weak... the withdrawal symptoms are pretty weak, luckily, when it comes to caffeine. Not that bad. Not great, but it's not that bad. Alright, I think we can actually go ahead and upgrade our armor now. 140, we got enough. Nice. Alright, so we got a tier 2 armorer in here versus our tier 1 armorer. So there we go. So now we can make our Cambodian armor, which requires padding. Perfected medium padding. I can only make 2? I don't have enough line in here, that's the problem. Have a, well, we'll leave the main stack in here. Padding. Medium padding. Probably those. Caffeine makes your brain receptors not take up the sleeping chemicals. Yes. They essentially, they block, they inhibit the ability for your brain to pick it up. That's why you can crash after getting caffeine. Yeah. Happen. Yep. Alright, perfect. So we got that going. And then we got our Cambodian armor. That's what we'll go with. Uses the layered fur, which we should have plenty of. Should be able to get our full set of Cambodian armor. Built by an armor 2. It's not an armor 4, but it's still pretty good. This should give us a massive armor boost and make us significantly tougher. That's good. That in there. I know we've got some seeds in here, so we can drop some seeds. There's some crystal in here. Oh, I think there's some crystal in here too. Some glass, there is. I think all the orbs are in this one, so drop that in here. Let's go ahead and we'll just put you in here for now. We're doing with the consolidated. So much consolidated. Get this consolidated rolling. Get hardened brick going. Pull. Whoop. This guy out of here. Put him in here. Make it go faster. Let's see how much faster this goes. Bam. Easy peasy. Alright, 4. And 1 more. Caffeine is probably less addictive than sugar. Yeah, I would imagine caffeine is less addictive, but sugar probably has a weaker withdrawal effect, right? Yeah. Apparently Netflix was going to pick up Conan in the late 2010s. Wait, really? That would have been pretty cool. A new Conan series. That would have been cool. Alright. Shoes. It's probably iron? No. What do we not have enough of? Oh, the layered fur. Wait, do I really not have enough layered fur? I thought I made enough layered fur. Uh-oh. Do we not have enough fur? Really awkward. All prepped and ready to go and get our new set of armor, but uh-oh. Sugar is high energy food, so naturally it would be more addictive. Yeah, that just makes a lot of sense. I don't think we have any fur flying around, do we? Oh, jeez. What's the closest place we can get fur from here? We can at least go and get the Cambodian armor, chest piece, and wrap done. I mean, you can see it's better than double the strength of the previous piece, so it's still good. We still want it. But where's the closest place we can get fur from here? Jeez, from here, getting fur is going to be tough. Honestly, I think just going straight north and finding, what, goats? There's goats here, like up in this region. What else drops fur? Do gorillas drop fur? We go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about the same. Go plus the jungle and kill gray apes and run back? Okay, yeah, so the gorillas do. Or not the gorillas, the gray apes. Okay. Alright, we're gonna need to do that then. It's gonna be a huge upgrade. Oh, also it's 4% strength instead of 3% strength. What we right now have is 3.5 on the Kombuchan stuff and 3 on the Lemurian armor. It's unfortunate the Lemurian armor isn't as good. So you got the Lemurian chestplate does 140. This is 100 and... Wow, it was 151. 151 prior to the armor's bonus. It's just better. We could make it, but getting the medium padding is a pain. Still don't want to. Very heavy, though. But I think we are going to go and just get armor reduction kits for weight. I'm just going to reduce their weight. Eventually, if we can get ourselves a tier 4 armor, we can go ahead and we can swap out. We'll go and get a new set. And at that point, hopefully we'll have the set we can get from the Warmaker. Or the, not Warmaker, the, Archivist. We do that. Conan Rights Holder apparently commissioned new books. Wait, really? From SM Sterling in 2022? I don't know who SM Sterling is, but it's cool to hear that they're still doing more. It's interesting to know that taste preferences based more on survival. Yeah, in some places, bitter food in the area is poisonous, thus people in those regions tend to dislike bitter tastes, while in other regions, bitter food was edible, making people in those regions like bitter food. Yeah, that's really interesting. Same thing as regions where salt wasn't super common, but you could find peppers and the like. They would use peppers for spicing their foods to extend the shelf life of the food, and thus, because essentially it would chemically burn the bacteria that are trying to decompose whatever they're doing, whatever food it is, and so they've got a higher tolerance to capsaicin than others, which is really interesting as well. In regards to making coffee taste like garbage, making things unavailable tends to not be a good way to have people make good choices. True. So having things too easily available means people don't have a choice anymore. Yeah, no, that ends up being an issue as well. It's true. Go ahead and deconstruct you. Go ahead and drop off you. Let's drop off this. Let's go ahead and... We're at 524. This is such a huge upgrade. It's almost 100. Oh, it's almost 100 more. 166 compared to 80. That is insane. Also, preference for taste is purely genetic. Can't choose what it tastes like. True. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, that's why there's some people that are just like better at tasting some things than others. Like your super tasters and the like. Go drop those off. All right. Our main chest piece and legs are upgraded and ready to go. Take a look at stats now. We now have an armor reduction of an additional 4%. Or a damage reduction of additional 4%. It's pretty good. Take that. You did a couple days fast, and fat tasted 100% better. Or sorry, 100 times better for a week from that. That makes perfect sense, because you would have gone through a lot of your fat reserves going through a fast. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. We'll just dump this corrupted stone in here for now. But I need to get a map room set up over here, so just so we don't have to run so far. Right? Because if we have a map room here, we don't have to run over to the Kazuki to go ahead and use his map room. Alright, so we need 100 of these. We need 10. Ooh. And 25. Alright. Nice. We'll get a better setup for these later. But for now, this is fine. Open compost. These seeds. Alright, so this way it goes a whole lot faster than it was going to go otherwise. Otherwise, this is going to take forever. Forever. Just put the regular compost and all the living ancient back in here anyway. No. Lost these 25 bricks in here. Not like the leveling ancient's going to cause a problem just sitting in here. But yeah, we'll get that going for the Grey Lotus flower. We just need to grow the Grey Lotus flower, dry it, and grow a second one, and then we can get the sorcery done. So in the meantime, we can get some other work done here. So let's go and... Oh my goodness, our shoes are nearly broken. Shoes are nearly broken. Go ahead and repair these. I wonder what it takes to repair our new armor. What items it requires to repair our upgraded armor. I actually don't know. Legendary stuff. Do you have anything? Oh, do you have anything else on you? Yeah, you do. Iron. This. Take that. This. This. Why would it not affect sugar and proteins? I mean, I imagine it would affect proteins as well, and that'd be the reason for the fat. But I don't know. Fat is high energy food. That's why fat food is so tasty. Spicy, sour, and bitter foods are not high energy. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, because fat is easier for your body to break down. Does that make sense? I bought this iron, so picked up some spare iron. Perfect. We got some extra stone we can drop in here. Bricks. Seeds. We can go ahead and get this going. Sugar. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Sugar is easier to break down than fat is. With fat being second in line. Breaking stuff down. We'll go ahead and put this in here for now. We'll go ahead and put this candle in here for now. Get this off. And again, what do we need for vaults? ULT. Oh. Steel's fine. 100. Okay, so it's the 125 steel reinforcements. It's going to take a little bit for that to get done. That's going to take some time, unfortunately. It's going to be about an hour. Not that bad. As soon as we get that, though, we're definitely going to slam a vault down outside. What we'll do is we'll slam a vault down outside. We'll take all of our stuff and chuck it in there. Then we can go and redesign this house. Like, just literally pick up everything out of these boxes and chuck it in the vault. We can then redesign the house, and while the house is being redesigned, all of our stuff will be easily accessible. Okay, in the meantime, what do we want to work on next? So we should go get that fur. So close. We could also just wait 15 minutes and go back to the arena. Just do another run at the arena if we wanted. Fat is 9,000 calories per gram. Sugar and protein are 4,000 calories per gram. Oh wow, it's less than half. Wait, sugar and protein have the same caloric density? Really? That I did not know. That is 125% more efficient rich than sugar. Interesting. Well, okay, there you go. It's not easier to break down, but it has more calories. So that was my confusion. That makes sense. But I'm just surprised at how much denser it is, and the fact that, I mean, the main thing I'm surprised in is that sugar and protein are the same. That's surprising. All right, I kind of want to go do the arena again. I need to wait through the night though. Wait till it's daytime. We'll run around. Some more of this going. I don't want to wait till daytime. So we should get some more, we could probably get some more feasts going. We're down to only 6. Do I have any stockpile? Bunch in here. Weighs us down a bit, but we'll start holding on to it. I'll start using them more. Not a fan that it warms us up, though. That is a calorie storage medium, so it makes sense. It'd be very dense. Yeah, I mean, it's the reason why we rely on fat so much, why our bodies easily put things into fat storage. Good for us. Just don't overdo it, you know? Which is something we normally do, at least over here in America. I can't remember what the statistic is in America anymore of, like, people that are significantly overweight. Black lotus seeds. We got plenty of black lotus seeds. A little bit of spare ash that's taking up a whole inventory slot. Let's take that out. We can go ahead and restack that. Yeah, I really want to take everything out of here and put it in a box so that we can get everything properly stacked. That's one of the issues right now, is that we have things that aren't properly stacked. Like, we got ash here and ash here. They're just not in the same box. So if I can get everything into a vault first, and then move it into, then sort it. So our dump chest really kind of turned into our equipment chest, which is not what it was supposed to be. You know, that wasn't its intention initially. It wasn't supposed to be. It's turned into it. I'll move that. Okay, that's not bad. It's gonna take some time. I mean, I'm tempted to go back to the arena, honestly. Worked out well. Yeah, because if we just teleport here... There's no map rooms around here, so we're gonna have to run back. We can teleport here, jump down here, kill some gray gorillas, and then just run back. And by the time we get back, the gray lotus should be done. Let's go do that. Let's go get that fur. Come with me, Athamos. We've got things to do. We have things to take care of. Jeez, that is very dark. I can barely see the wall. Alright, there's the floor. I couldn't see the floor, but I could barely see the wall. Perfect. Alright, let's get going. Apparently the body can break down fruits and vegetables in less than 24 hours, but fish and meat take up to 48 hours. Oh, interesting. Huh. And it's just because of the protein versus the... Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Because, again, protein is not easy to digest in comparison to the others. It's one of the reasons why if someone ends up going... if someone goes, like, full vegan, right? Not just vegetarian, but, like, truly goes full vegan. And if they do that for, like, a couple of years, it's really hard to get back into... Like, you can't go from vegan to eating a steak. Your stomach just will not have it. It'll be very angry. You just can't do it. You have to, like, slowly reintroduce those hard proteins back into your body. For regular adult, the food should spend 3 days in the body. There's that boat. Go ahead and swim across. Being vegan for such a long time makes you intolerant to meat. Yeah, you just, it's really tough. That's because people misunderstand what food intolerance is. Food intolerance isn't an allergy, it's just your body doesn't want to deal with it. Your body doesn't like doing... It's hard on the body. You can become allergic to certain foods if you don't consume it for a long time. Yeah, but also they're, like, I don't know, allergies are tough. I don't really understand allergies that much, if I'm being honest. Because you can also become allergic to something from being in contact with it too much as well. Food intolerance means you lack the gut microbes to break it down. Yeah. Your body just can't sort it out. Because the microbes, like, slowly die off in population because they aren't being fed by the things they like to eat on, right? But yeah, no, you can become allergic to something from having too much contact with it, and you can become allergic to something from not having enough contact with it. So I don't really understand how allergies work. That is an area I've never really learned. We have a friend coming with us. Athamos on the way. Ran out of stamina to make that jump. Go. Which one is it? There it is. This guy does, like, no damage. Allergy means you have a... Oop, let me make sure I actually get out of the corruption here as quick as I can. Allergies are just a histamine response when exposed to the item. But, like, is there a reason why you can gain an allergy by being in contact with something, or gain an allergy by no longer being, like... I don't know, like, gaining and losing allergies is weird, because some people can lose an allergic reaction to something, too. Or it lessens, right? Allergies are just confusing to me. They're very confusing to me. Food allergies and intolerances are used interchangeably. Yeah, and they really shouldn't be. But they are used interchangeably. Because one is you know, I have peanuts and I die. The other one is I have peanuts and I have a slightly unhappy tummy for a bit. You know, like, there's a serious difference between the two. So it's not the gorillas, right? They just get the thick hide. Right, these guys just give thick hide, they don't give fur. Oh, they give fur. Perfect. They give hide, thick hide, and fur. Jeez, these guys are great. Holy moly. Gorillas are awesome. There we go. Also fur. Oh my goodness, so much fur. Oh, we got plenty of fur. We only needed, like, a smidgen. We don't need a lot of fur, but I kind of am tempted to just keep picking up more while we're here. You can become allergic to stuff by having your body not being in contact with that chemical for a long time. But you can, like, also be in contact with it too much to then become allergic, right? Poison oak and poison ivy come to mind. Alright, down you go. Down you go. And down you go. Nice. Also getting some savory flesh out of this. Nice. Our friend Athamos here. We'll get to use that for little food. Wait, we get hide off of the bird? Sure. And I won't say no, I'll still take it. Where'd all the fangs come from? Must be the gorillas that have the fangs. Huh. You can also gain an allergy through medication. Huh. I guess that makes sense, because you're messing with your biochemistry. That kind of makes sense. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you can also become allergic when being in contact too much. Yeah, that's what confuses me. That's the thing that really, like, just gets me really confused. Is it's like, you're perfectly fine, don't worry about it, you're immune. It's like, well, you used to be immune, but you were in contact with it too much. It's like, wait. Sorry, what? Crazy. What are your attributes? 15 strength, 20 vitality, 20 grit, and 5 expertise. Our current build. Because we're trying to survive, we don't want to die. Dying is not allowed. We're not allowed to die in this run. Most allergies develop on second exposure, not on first exposure. Wait. Oh, no, I guess that makes sense. The first time your body encounters it, it's like, that seems weird. And the second time it encounters it, it's like, I've seen this before, kill it. Right? So that does make sense. I was gonna say that doesn't make sense, but... Okay, that makes sense. I get that. Really anything that affects your immune system can cause allergies? Yeah. Gate of the Moon. Alright, good. I'm making sure I'm going the right way. I was going the right way. Perfect. I think consuming too much will cause an intolerance more often than an allergy. I don't know. That one I don't know. I'm trying to follow it just like on a logical path. I'm not sure on that one. In terms of like microbiome, like if you switch to eating, let's say, only plants, right? Wouldn't that make it easier for you to, like, you only eat, like, let's say you have a potato every single day, right? I don't know if anyone is actually allergic to potatoes. There's intolerance to, you can be intolerant to potatoes, but I think anyone's allergic to them. Maybe that's a bad example. Intolerance is also completely restricted to your gastrointestinal tract. Yeah, that makes sense. So if someone is talking about GI issues, it's almost certainly an intolerance, not an allergy. Yeah, that makes sense, though. That logic makes... That's a pretty easy logic trail to follow along to sort of understand that one. I guess while we're over here, we must go double check on Chris's base. But I mean, should it be decayed at this point? So I guess there's no real point. My daddy's come back online. Oh, you know what? We said we were gonna, next time we were gonna go on these adventures, we were gonna go and summon ourselves as steeds so we can move around faster. But anyway, I need to remember to summon forth a demonic steed for us to ride. The thing about gut biomes is they're really complicated, and there are many, many species of bacteria. Oh yeah, that's the crazy one. Is that there's, like, everyone's gut biome is different, and then depending on what you eat, it also changes it, has evolved. So if you only eat potatoes, all the kinds of bacteria that can process potatoes will live, and some of those will be able to eat other things besides potatoes. Yeah, and then the other ones that can't eat potatoes, if you literally only eat potatoes and nothing else, not putting anything else on it, it's just salt and potatoes, that's it, then the other ones will start dying off because they can't break it down and keep themselves alive. Yeah. Well, there's like a process. You can have like a gut biome transplant, right? You can have a microbiome transplant. Like, that's a thing. Oh yeah, that's the big thing, is antibiotics. You have to be really careful about that. Antibiotics kill a huge portion of your gut biome, so you lose all of them that process specific thing. Boom, intolerance. Yeah, because then you just don't have them to be able to break it down. Yeah. Gut biome transplants are gaining popularity. I believe they should. Like, I think that's great. Gut biome transplants it's a really basic procedure. And it can cure a lot of people of intolerances. And it can also deal with other issues along the gastrointestinal tract as well, like chronic constipation, for example, can be, there's, depending on what the constipation is coming from, can be resolved with that, which is crazy. Like IBS, like irritable bowel syndrome, could be resolved with those. I think it should really be, encouraged to be looked into more, because it's not that invasive. It's a pretty basic procedure. there's enough varieties of potatoes that you can get all of your nutrient needs met by potatoes alone. Wait, really? Wait, Stormy Snow, seriously? If you just had like a huge variety of potatoes, you can actually just eat spuds and nothing else? That's mental. I did not know you could do that. Let's pick up some more iron on our way while we're here. That is crazy. Well, that's really cool. So what is that? That's for like people living in fallout shelters, right? Like there's the like have a vault that only had spuds. That is crazy to think about. Come here, you. Oh! We got a demonic boy over there. We should go and say hi. Also, he managed to get it 7,000 XP. Very happy about. Oh, it disappeared. We'll let it be. We don't actually need more demon blood or anything at this point. There's a lot of things that have had less research done on them because of public perception. Yeah, and gut biome transplants. Yeah. When it comes to the macronutrients we need, it's not actually a very large list. Bread covers most of it. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why bread was a staple food in many cultures. When you look at it, bread is like a must-have in most cultures, or like a bread-like substance. But it does so well. Yeah. It's true. There are thousands of edible plants, but we only cultivated like 200 of them. It's true, we really don't cultivate many plants. It's true. There's a staple because carbs are super, super cheap. Because they're easy to preserve. Yeah, easy to preserve, super cheap, relatively easy to grow. Grain is it's a weed, right? It's like grain isn't a fruit, so it's a whole lot easier to grow and maintain. That's not a demonic boy, just an angry mom. Yeah, grains like bread, rice, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty easy to grow. It doesn't take too much effort in regards to other types of plants in terms of the farmer to actually for its upkeep and the like. It's good. Take wheat, for example. We mainly cultivate one type of wheat, so if a wheat disease appears, we're screwed. I mean, look at bananas. Bananas are actually a perfect example of that. Bananas are a perfect example of exactly what you're bringing up right now. We're on, what, the third or fourth massively cultivated banana species? Because there ends up being, I think it's a fungus, that has wiped out previous banana species. It's the reason why the banana extract flavor, the flavor of like banana candies and the like, doesn't taste like a standard banana. Why is that? It's not the same varietal. A completely different banana was used as the model for the banana flavor, for banana flavorings. And, they just haven't changed to something new. Yeah, they're commercially extinct. They still exist. They haven't, they're not completely extinct from the gene pool in the world, but no one grows them anymore. Commercially on any large scale, maybe in like a town or something, maybe, but yeah, they're just gone. And that's happened a handful of times. Okay, yeah, I wasn't too specific. They're commercially extinct. They're not actually extinct, but they died off enough that they just kind of went on to the next one. Did you know that corn used to be blue? Yeah, it used to be blue, violet, brown, and red. I mean, corn comes from like all types of perfect, it grew. All other kinds of like maize crops, right? Which again was a weed. Just go this one. If we do, we only need one. We only want to do one. We'll have 15. No, we need to do 2 because then we don't have to go. We don't have to go back and get more. Yep, we're gonna have to do that so we can get. We're gonna have to do more growing if we want to do it this way. And off of you. I'm gonna go ahead and cook them up a little feast here. We are gonna need to get ourselves some more coal though. We're running very low. Carrots used to be blue. Oh, I forgot about that. You're right. Carrots used to be blue. Why did they turn green? Or green? Why did they turn orange? Why did carrots go orange? Was it just like a varietal that we ended up finding that we're like, this is the one. Ignore all the others. Like, what got us there? That one I don't know. Some foods used to be mainly blue. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why carrots changed colors. I think it was because someone poisoned the blue carrot. What? They poisoned the blue carrot? How does that work? I'm just gonna cook a absurd amount of little steaks here. Bunch of grilled steaks. I'm gonna grill a ridiculous amount of steaks. Because we need to have them as preserved. Oh, we've got feathers, which we'll put in here for arrows. And we have fangs, which we got some in here. Level 18. He's almost level 20. We're getting there. Alright, perfect. That's done. We've now got the fur that we need. Grab a chunk of that. Dump it in here. Layered fur. I don't know how much we need, so let's make like 30 of them. How much layered fur do we need? We've got 12 on hand. The Cambodian armor requires 15, so we need 3. 15 and 15. Okay, so we need 33. Perfect. Let that get done. And then we can get our head, gloves, and boots built. And then we have one full set of legendary gear. This is great. Just take a look at dragon bone armor. Dragon. Take a look at dragon bone armor here. The void forged. Dragon bone, not the hide, right? Tunic and yeah, so the heavy is what we care about. The void forged dragon rib. It's the dragon bone stuff. Okay. The dragon bones require it gives 422 armor. Compared to jeez. I don't remember what dragon bone armor gives as a bonus though. I don't remember what type of bonus that gives. There's no cheap way to find out. They're all going to be expensive because it's all legendary gear. I cannot recall what it is. It is tougher than the one we've got. We could look that up here real quick. Conan Exiles, Dragon Bone. Let's see if it'll tell us what type of bonus it gives. I'm assuming it's like stamina or health, yeah? Probably. It gives health, stamina, and strength weapon damage. Jeez, okay. It's a pretty hodgepodge set, to be honest. Interesting, okay. It is a pretty hodgepodge set. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, huh? The strength weapon damage is not bad. Stamina is not useful for him, and health is nice, but... Alright. Well, we just need to get that fur, and we're still waiting on the seeds. So let's go ahead and let's get this. Actually, I think the seeds are probably dried by now. Grow. So unfortunately, we're not done yet with growing this. Technically, we need to grow these two one more time. So instead what we'll do is we'll grow these two and we'll dip back into the arena after we get our armor upgrade done. We'll dip back into the arena. And the reason for that is because I don't want to have to wait that long. I don't want to have to wait to do it. Otherwise we'll have to go back to get even more of the seeds. Let's go ahead and get out. Production kit. Production kits. Perfect. Alright, done. Armor is nearly there. Okay, so the history of why carrots are orange now is due to politics, religion, violence, and revolution. Wait, what? My carrots used to be white. Oh, my bad. Carrots used to be white. Okay, so they're white, not blue. Okay. Huh. Carrots contain 32,000 genes? Jeez. That's crazy. A few more planters? Green, you're probably right. I probably should do that. Also, welcome back, Green. How have you been? Probably should do that. How's it going, Probakis? How have you been? How have you been? Hopefully you've been doing well. I'm doing well. We're just finishing up our brand new armor here. Things are going swimmingly so far today. Are there other things you can get seeds for similarly that you can do to do instead? So yeah, so what we can do, so we can grow seeds and we can squish them into oil. That's kind of it. And standard seeds can be used to make gruel. So normal seeds can grow fiber, be squished into oil, and be used to make gruel. That's kind of it. All right, Kabujan gloves, Kabujan helm, Kabujan boots. Kind of interesting that the helm actually doesn't require horns. I feel as though this should still require horns, right? You're doing good? You've been chilling on vacation for a month? Oh, that's been really nice. Has it been a staycation or you've been traveling around? Just like my 5 regular planters? Yeah, good. Even so, well, it would have the time. Well, almost, not quite. Actually, depending on how much we have, yeah, we can just make another planter. We can make another top tier planter. We've got enough. Dun, dun. Take this and this. And there we go. Alright, done. Solved. Sorted. Off we go. A few weeks in Chicago, now in Tennessee. Nice. Then eventually upgrade to good. Yeah, we'll just jump straight. We'll just jump ahead. Nice, nice. So are you like touring around, visiting family? Relaxing. That's good. Vacation's important. Everyone needs to do that from time to time. The world is way too stressful not to do that when you can get a chance. Even if it's a staycation, just to deal with stress. Stress is a true killer. You gotta be careful. Oh, you mean like this is a special seed that grows a material that is only one spot, right? Yes. So you should get other types of unique material seeds, so you don't need to worry about any of them later on. Yes. So the thing is, these lotuses are the ones that are used for potions and a couple of other things. The gray lotus actually doesn't grow as a plant on a map. You can only get it in chests in the arena, which is where we had to go and run over and get over here in the arena. It's literally the only place that you can get them. And you can only get them as flowers. I don't think you can get them as seeds. So you need to get 3 flowers to then dry on a drying rack to get 1 seed. And 1 seed makes 5 flowers. So you get a net positive of 2. So you get a 66% return on investment with it. And then you have to grow them out again. Because we're going to grow them out again here. Alright, let's get our armor. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, these 3. Production kits. And there we go. 1, You. Fully set. Our Cambodian armor has been completely upgraded. To carry that on us. Completely upgraded. Our armor is now 677 as a medium armor, and we negate 57% of incoming damage. That is crazy. We block a lot of damage. Holy moly. Yeah, doing some spring cleaning. Nice. Around Mom's house. Good, good. Spring cleaning's always good. You've been stuck in a truck for 2 years driving around without any real vacation? Holy moly. Yeah, you earned this vacation, then that's for sure. Last year you did 150,000 miles. Yeah, you've definitely earned some vacation time. Holy moly. Jeez. You're trying to comprehend how OS dispatchers and threading works in real time? Holy moly, nice. Okay. So thank you for the company. No worries. You have a pretty daunting task ahead of you. That'll take some time to wrap your head around. It's been a while since I did any coding. Like, honestly, like, coding is just like learning a language. Like, at some point, you're just gonna have to go ahead and relearn it. You don't do it often enough. Love to see it. Yeah. No, I'm feeling good. So we've got a full legendary set now. Our first legendary set of armor, as well as we've got our star metal gear. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Feeling strong and sturdy now. So next is more sorcery. We have to wait on the Grey Lotus, which I don't want to wait on. So we're going to go back to the Colosseum. And have him come back with us. Let's see if we can get even more Grey Lotus out of there. Because if we can pick up a little more Grey Lotus, we can just speed up our process here. So carrots are orange because of... Oh, that's right! That's right! That's right. I don't even have to read the rest. I remember now. You're right. It is because of the Dutch. That's right. I completely forgot. I remember going down this rabbit hole on a Wikipedia page before. You're absolutely right, yeah. The carrots are orange because the Dutch dynasty loving orange. So farmers back then went to mainly grow orange carrots. That's right. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Thank you. I totally forgot. Oh, so good. Yeah, like 5 planters. In the end, yeah, you're right, Green. We should have 5 planters. We should have a planter for each lotus type. Actually, we should have 6. 1 for each lotus type, and then 1 for something else. So what we have on a different server, although we just have the regular planters instead of the good planters. We just have the basic boys. Well, just having the 2 right now is fine. We need to revamp the house anyway, and I don't want to waste time and resources on building more planters at the moment. We'll get them once we get an internal garden going. It'll be nice. A nice little garden setup. It's going to be beautiful. Coding is an art. You're not good enough at it, especially when it comes to cross-compatibility and multi-threading. Ooh, jeez. Cross-compatibility was a real pain. Those are never expanded much during... Yeah, they don't really expand much about that in university. At least they went through the your course. It depends on what kind of courses you're doing. Lurk time? Alright. Thanks for all the info. I really appreciate that. Enjoy the lurk time, Mishra. Last time you played Conan, you had like 50 fish traps. Yeah, I mean, you kind of need it for the amount of oil that's required. It's true. Oh, dodge them. My goodness, it's snakes. We're just gonna run past these guys. We're just gonna run past them. Ideally, the next thing we do is to get new armor for our companions. Let's see about that. Ooh, nice. Are we on this side? Can't remember. I don't think there's a... Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't remember there being a chest on that side. Oh, Anathemos, let's go. We're just gonna run through this place this time instead of actually fighting. Now that I know where we need to go for the chests. New York used to be called New Orange due to the Dutch. Huh. That I did not know. guy's not coming after us. That's good. Grab this chest here. There's one over here, right? Oh, must not have spawned back yet. Go upstairs then. Oh, come on. The archers and the cripple. I mean, honestly, again, I've mentioned this before. But them adding in just how often you get crippled by archers is, yes, annoying, but I think very, very valid. I think totally worth doing that. Because it makes archers an actual threat. Got brimstone and whatnot here, and fire in here. Take that. Because it actually makes archers dangerous. Otherwise, you would just ignore them. And they would just sometimes maybe hit you. But the fact that they end up hitting you with a cripple all the time now is... It's not always, but it's like darn near 50% of the time when you get hit, you get crippled. That was a good change. Oh my goodness, we actually got seeds. Nice. As I was mentioning before, it's very rare to get seeds. Very rare to be able to get seeds. Flower. Okay, so we now have 5 flowers and a seed. Perfect, we're done. We're out of here. So the moment, did I grab this? Some more seeds. So the moment we get back, or the moment one of the planters finishes growing the plants. Oh my goodness, I missed this. They are everywhere, these chests. You just have to know where to look for them. I didn't. Got a lot of seeds. I've got a lot more seeds than I was expecting, honestly. I could have sworn the seeds were less common drop than the flowers. I mean, so we're going to be perpetually crippled here. Some zigging and zagging over here. But yeah, no, so all we need is just one of the seeds to finish growing. Have 5 in it, and that'll give us the 10 that we need to continue our sorcery. We are going to need to go to the dregs, though, soon. Soon we will need to go to the dregs. So we can go ahead and get the ability to make witchfire powder. We'll have to make that run soon. And we don't have the obelisk over there. I did not pick up that obelisk. What's the skeleton shooting at? Oh, the skeleton's shooting the snakes. Okay. Yeah, look at how much corruption we've picked up. There's a lot of corruption. This time I feel confident. I feel safe. We're just gonna run through. We've got a cleansing brews on us just in case someone jumps us. We can get ourselves in a position for a quick auto run. We can drink up. I think we'll be fine. And replant all seeds. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and plant all these seeds. Gray lotus powder is good for us because it's for strength potions. Granted, our food already gives us 15% strength weapon damage, but I think it stacks with potions. And if it does, then we're looking at 30% increased strength weapon damage, which would be huge. We do want to make a strength potion. I think it also requires frost lotus, but we've already picked that up. Rectamundo. Oh my goodness, it does stack. That's amazing. That was my assumption because it, you can see it's a food buff, and food buff and potion buffs can stack. Yeah, no, that's great. So we got enough to go do that. But it requires, I'm pretty sure, some frost lotus, but we already picked up frost lotus when we were up there yesterday dealing with that bug. We can also go ahead and start building up the walls a little bit here, so you can actually encircle this. Once we have the walls done, we'll start building out the courtyard. We'll start putting in the, redesigning the houses and putting in the, garden and whatnot. It'll look great. Alright, so this is all done. Oh, no, it's only 1. We have 6. Yeah, we're almost there. But if we take a look here and we look at our strength of might, yeah. So it's frost lotus powder and gray lotus powder for this. Perfect. Do you have any items on you? No. Just wait there. In which case, we'll go ahead and we'll dump these in here. We'll have this one be our lotus grower, and this one will just be our everything else for now. We'll grow anything else we want in here. That'll be our lotus grower. Either way, we need this powder, so let's go ahead and get this powder going. Yeah, it is 1 per. I was really hoping it wouldn't be. Bummer. Small pouch of Great Lotus powder. Now, we just need 4 out of the 5 that we're going to get from a grow. Probably 10 minutes now. All of our corruption's been removed. That iron, we're going to drop in here. Steel reinforcements are still on the way. It was what, 125? So we're halfway there. We could at least break one of these down to get 10, or break both of them down to get 20 back. Not gonna help us out much though. I guess in the meantime we can go ahead and build. Or waiting on this. Come here, Athmos. I need you to carry my burdens. And take it out of your meat. Perfect. Start taking a look at the wall here while we wait. So we created the layout and outline of the wall yesterday. So now it comes down to actually just building the wall. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to build this side of the wall here. Building pieces, insulated wood. Unfortunately, I made this thing, and now it's just a thing. We could turn this into another tower, but it's, like, right next to a tower, so... I shouldn't have done this ahead of time. I don't know what I was thinking. That's fine. It's not a big deal. We can turn this into, like, a little guard station, or we can expand it to see if we can actually attach it to that there. Which might be good. We're gonna get this lower section built out. Oh. The thing is, I kind of like the idea of making the wall the same height everywhere. Just gonna make it interesting, because it'll be 1, 2, so we're only gonna have a 1 high wall at the highest point there. Which will be interesting in how that build's gonna look. Right, because if we're going 3 high on this, which we want to do so we can have a walk around, I might turn this upper section into like a building. I haven't quite decided how we're going to do it. Come on, server. Let me up. Oh, come on. Up to daisies. Oh, come on, there we go. But yeah, because we have this split problem here, not too sure what we can do, but we can sort of make a tower out of this, right? Trying to think. Yeah, because this isn't how we can't quite make a tower out of this, but we can triangle all the way around. We can triangle foundation this whole thing here. Even it out. Yeah, we can still do that here too. I guess we can do like a half circle, like a double half circle. Turn this into like a guard building with an awkward gap here that we can fall into. We'll put something in there, maybe like a chair or something so we can walk over it. I'm not too sure. This will be good. Let's go ahead and let's finish up this wall. Just leave it all the way to here for now. What we could do is we could turn this into like a storehouse or something. There is going to be a ceiling over this with a walkway, with a wall. But the wall's walkway is going over this. Oh, come on, server. Let me up. Oh, we made it. Come on. Actually, probably should do the walls first to make life easier that way. Not going that high. Just going 3 high. Can't reach any further. It's fine. Floor down. So we can walk on the above. See how much of this we can get done. We might just, yeah, I think we have enough on hand because he's got a second set of everything. Oh, jeez. Took a second for that to pop into existence. I missed one? No. Oh, nice. I can actually get them all. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Am I one too low? No, it's got to be 3 high. I know it's 3 high. Are there stairs? Hold on. Wait a second. Confusing myself. I'm like super confident it was 3 high. Do we have stairs going down? Is that what it was? I do have stairs going down. We can raise this one higher. Yeah, we can always raise it 1 higher whenever we want, which is nice. We don't actually have to do that immediately. Do it at any point in time. So in which case we will just do it this way for now. Triangle. Triangle. Awkward like that, but yeah, that's fine. An awkward build, but we can't really undo it at this point unless we want to go and deal with a lot of hassle. Lining everything up again. That's fine. We'll find a good use for it. Is the thing. Find a good use for it. Where'd he go? Here, buddy. Come on. Return to me. Right there. Come on. Pour some more tea while I... Oh. I was gonna say, I'm gonna pour some more tea while we wait. If you teleport it in immediately as I backed off. Go. More tea acquired. Alright, buddy. I need more reinforcements. Perfect. Go ahead and get upstairs. Let's put this. Come on. There we go. Alright, so this section of the wall is completed. And we're finishing off the last bit of the fence here, but other than that, we've got 2 sides of the wall done. Well, 2.5 sides of the wall done. Nah, about 2 sides of the wall done in terms of like how much space we gotta go. It does look like we can actually make this go 1 higher. Interesting thought. Where'd he go? You just dropped down again? Back up here, mister. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. I'll take that. So that's all we need here. We can go ahead and deal with the rest of this later. In terms of the flooring here. But at least for now, at least just get this done. But yeah, we definitely want... I think we're definitely going to be upping this by at least 1 more wall here. 1 wall high is just not enough. It's angry. trying to figure out how we want to go downstairs here. I think I should go downstairs after a bit, honestly. I think we go downstairs immediately. We go from here. So we can get stairs down. Still get our walls. Here and... Uh-oh. The base is currently occupied. Oh no. Well, don't tell me. I'm not allowed to build there? Uh-oh. We might have a problem with our wall, guys. Oh, we're too close. Oh, we're too close. Ah, jeez. Thought we sorted all this problem out. Yep. Alright, doorway wall trick yet? Oh. Have we tried the doorway to wall trick? I'm not familiar with this one. What is the doorway to wall trick? Place a doorway and then turn it into a wall? Does that really work? No, it's because we're in an area where we're not allowed to build. It's not allowed to build here because it's a point of interest. Which means we need to move over in sooner. Which technically means we could go and demolish this if we don't want to have that little lop there. Little chunk here. Sadage, I know, right? That's really sad. If we don't want this here, we can actually remove this now. Alright, well, you know what? There you go. Go ahead and we'll just drop off all this heavy stuff here for you. And hold on to all that, thanks. Time to try this wall again. Oh, we sorted this all out yesterday. Disappointed about that, but that's fine. I mean, this game lets us at least pick all the items back up that we placed, right? Like, so that's a good one. Back in the day, you only get like 60% of the materials back, or 40% of the materials back, or something. Go those. Okay, here we are. So let's go and fix this problem here real quick. Okay, so this issue is right here. It's with this part here. So if we angle from here, we should solve our problem. Get a wedge in. There. Straight in. A wedge in. And this should solve that problem. We should no longer... okay. We're floating. I don't know what that was all about. But this should solve our problem. We should be coming in a little bit sooner, and that should deal with the issue that we had. Yeah, because now we can build on this outside here. So, okay, good. So we shouldn't have a problem. We're going to see how this affects connecting back to the rest of the wall. That's. Okay. we'll come straight back out from here, now that we don't have that, that triangle set up. We stand over here at the most, and... Oh, no. Stay there. Cycle that again. There we go. Guess I didn't have to... Well, no, I did have to leave it all, because it was off that triangle setup. This is going to get a lot closer to the last one, I think. Last time it was like 3 feet off. Let's see. This might actually get really close. Well, this might get really close. Hold on. This might have been an amazing thing. Oh, it is very close. Look how close that is. Okay, now we're down to a foot. Before it was 3 feet off. That's pretty good. A pretty good change right there. Definitely looks better. Now the hole in the wall does suck, but what you gonna do? Let's just play with triangles for a second. Because I don't think we're gonna be able to overlap these walls. It would be cool if we could. Oh, I tried really hard. I don't know if you heard that chunk sound. Can't quite get it with latency. We tried. Yeah, so the hardest part about sticking them into each other like that is then we can't actually plug the gap. Oh, we can do this, though? I think this would work. A very gross wall. Actually, that's not as... I was expecting that to look a whole lot worse. Having this little wedge right here. Let me up, dang it. There we go. Go. Yeah, that actually leans right into each other. That doesn't actually look that bad. I think we can live with this. I don't want to, but we can. The alternative is probably put a square here. Ooh, we can't. Because the triangle goes into the square. Wait, can we? Make this a tower. I think it's still gonna have the problem with this one here. This wall one. I can get the rest. Can't block that tower. We'd probably do this. Let's see. What's happening here? We had an issue with the setup. Trying to see if there's an alternative we can put together. So I want it to be aesthetically pleasing. Oh, we can't actually build there. It's too close to the issue. We're having technical difficulties. The problem was the section down here was actually too close to the no build zone over there. I couldn't build it. We're having technical issues. Need Fortnite player? Yeah, we do. We do need a Fortnite player. That'll make life a whole lot easier for us. Get an expert in here. I think in the end we'll just have to do. We'll have to. This will just have to do. That's how it was. Forgot. Let's get a wedge here. This will just have to do for now until we can think of a new solution. First one was good. Yeah, I think this is the best solution we can do with what we currently have available to us. We don't. We don't. Face the right way, please. Come on now. There we go. Come on now. I would like it if the walls would emulate the direction of the one below them. That'd be really nice. If I could place them down faster that way. Let's try to close off the wall. Yeah, let's close the wall first, and then I guess we can deal with the rest, right? I mean, closing off the wall isn't going to stop people from being able to get in. I'm sure they'll still be able to get in. However, it'll look cool if the wall actually closed. Oh, this stuff's still being held up. That's really awkward. There we go. Past mistakes are still being held up by the stairs that we'd set up. Stairs. Perfect. Now we can get this thing sorted. It's gonna be a bit of a fight to get these roofs, huh? So if you know what you're doing, you can still get into this base. We're going to leave it that way. Because again, I would rather people jump in than blow up our beautiful wall. Rather people jump in than blow up our beautiful wall. If you know what you're doing, you can still hop into space once we get this thing fully... Sorry. Almost nighttime. Once it gets too dark for us to reasonably be out here, I think we're just going to run back inside. Where's our guy? Come on now. Oh, there he is. I was waiting to hear a sound of him jumping or something. But it never came. Let's finish up this part here and let's get inside. Go. Triangle. Alright, let's get back inside. Let's get this lotus going. You need to craft like 300 torches. Yeah, we're gonna have to craft a lot of torches. yeah, for sure. A lot of torches are gonna be needed. Get this build finished, because we're gonna need torches all along the walls. Where's my door? There's my door. I need torches on this door, for goodness sakes. I just keep making my life hard with that. 5 of these, and grind these. Yeah, it's actually growing until 5. 4 will be used for sorcery, 1 will be used for a strength potion. Keep growing. These 5. Stand here. What's this? Horn can be dropped. I don't know what to do with the horns now. I don't think we actually need them as much as we used to. Stitch. Meat. Come on. Can you actually use that? I kept drinking out of the pool. We need to start spreading some stuff out. Go. This is going to be for all of our lotus is going to be growing in this one going forward. Alright. We also need to grind 1 frost lips, which I think we have plenty of. Some frost lip seeds. Frost lips. Making awesome progress? Thank you. Yeah, no, we're getting some good progress going on here today. Got new armor. We're fixing up our base a little bit. Off one. Getting sorcery sorted. We need a water orb. Or orb? Actually, I don't think it's glass orbs. This one has to be, right? Last flask. 1 flask. And then I need 1 alchemical base. Yes. We got plenty. Go. My water up. 2. And now we can go ahead and make the elixir of might. Perfect. Meanwhile, while the elixir of might's being worked on, let's go ahead and craft the next section of our spellbook. Go. What spell do we learn from this? Invisibility, Mirror Mark, and Conceal Corruption. Illusion magics. Alright, we need Demon Blood and we need some Essence. We're gonna have to start sacrificing people. We need some Soul Essence. Another spell page, which we're out of spell pages, actually. I think that was the last one that we had. We have Spaled Sorcerer Scrolls now. Yeah, we're out of them now. All out. So we're gonna need to go and get some more. Shouldn't be too hard to pick up more of those. Let's go. Flash. Let's press that real quick. It'll be easy to get more of those, but all the same. Go back in. Okay, so that's none. That's done. And our elixir of might, strength by 15. We use that. You can now see we have the 15 strength weapon damage bonus and the other 15 strength weapon damage bonus between food and potion. So now we're talking. A new RimWorld mod list. Ooh. Built around combat evolved. Is that what CE is? I'm trying to remember. That's the combat build, right? A medieval overhaul. Nice. So what'd you miss? We just upgraded our last next piece of sorcery. We now need to go sacrifice some souls, so we're gonna go do that next. Combat extended. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of Halo. First Halo game, yeah, not bad. But yeah, combat extended, that's the one. But yeah, so we're doing that. Why do you need the bad meat for? The bad meat we use to make compost. So in the composter, in the compost heap here, it takes some plant fiber, some rotten meat, some bone meal to turn into compost. And this compost can be used to grow regular plants, or if we then this is here just as storage, or we can put it over here where if we have compost, blood, and ash, we make potent compost. And potent compost is what you need to be able to grow any of the lotuses. You need these lotuses. Lotuses require potent compost. All other plants just need normal compost. So I'm keeping all the rotten meat for that. We can keep up with making as much as we need. All right, stats. What are we looking at here? What's our damage output? Curious. Damage is 15 with our fists. That's crazy. Okay. How much is it with an axe? 132 damage. Jeez. So if someone is moderately armored, we're still hitting them for 160. if they have the same armor setup that we have, we'd still hit them for 100. Sorry, not 160, for 60. We'd hit them for 60 damage if they had the 57%. Be about 60 damage per hit. Which would mean that I'd have to hit like, if I was fighting myself, I'd have to hit myself 12 times to do that for standard damage. Heavy attack would do more damage with heavy, though, as opposed to light. You know, there's that. You need 6 more compost bins? I need more compost bins, but I need to rebuild the house first. I want to rebuild this house before we do that. We're just kind of doing enough to get by. It's kind of the build we're doing here. So we're just building enough to get by. But realistically, I need more. So scrap this. Scrap that. Model ourselves back over to Athamos. Here you go. Carry all this. Truncheon. Truncheon. Use this truncheon. This. Okay. And now we need to build ourselves some sorcery stuff. Compost. Okay, we got plenty to make the shallow grave, but what we really need here is a torch, 100 iron bars, 600 stone. How much stone's in here still? None. 100 iron bars. A torch, which I think I have in my inventory right now, or maybe he's got on him. Give me that torch. And a 600 stone. We also need some flasks. Let's go get those flasks. We're gonna start making our own flasks soon. Yeah, we're gonna build a garden. That's exactly right. Yeah. We're gonna build a garden. I think we're gonna put the garden around this big tree here. I think what we'll do is we'll ring this tree with plant pots, with a compost to set up in the, like, on the corner or something. With a nicer altar than this altar. Here, this altar's just here for now. Placeholder. We'll need to get a sorcery hut or something going. I just don't want to have to go up and down this each time right now. We'll get it sorted later. Okay, 600. Oh, you don't. Alright, there's a 600. Be so kind. Can't place this here. Oh, probably have to. Go. Done. Alright. Come here, you.
Taste your throat.
And bonk. There he goes. There he goes. There we go. Let's get ourselves some essence. We're gonna want to put this inside a building so we're not out in the open when we're going and stealing this guy's essence, but all the same. Go ahead and pull the essence out of this man. Give me your soul. Let the corruption begin. Oh yes, jeez, corruption's really bad. Oh, what a cool effect. I don't remember the green effect being there. Oh yeah. Withered away into nothingness. The corruption's pretty brutal, though. Should probably build a lower building down here. We should build an elevator house. That's what we should do next. Let's get back inside first, and get our corruption sorted. I think that's what I want to do. Real quick. Building pieces, insulated wood. Go. Some wedges in here. Go. Just make this look a little nicer, a little more lush. I don't know what that's attached to down there. I don't know what that's attaching to. Attaching to something. Looks nicer. Set up like that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get a lower base down here set up. We'll have to bring it down from above, which won't be too hard. We can just do that with walls. It's enough. But how's it going, Sepwolf? Welcome back. How have you been? Hopefully you've been doing well. This looks so corrupted. Oh yeah. Looking a little corrupted right now. Let's get inside and get this corruption removed. I think we only needed 5 essence, right? Hope so. 5 essence, right? Yeah. 5 essence, 15 demon blood. A bunch over here. Those are in full stacks. Do I have any non-full stacks? 15 demon blood, then we need a scroll. And how do we make one? Grab our guy real quick. Doing better than usual? Excellent, that's great to hear. How am I doing? I'm doing well. I'm excited to continue playing this game. Get more done. We need blood, and we need a... Oh, sorry, we need an inking brush. Which comes from a... General Alchemy? Tables is under. Casting table we'll need eventually. I guess maybe we just haven't learned it yet. The dye works. Dark dye? I don't know where we learned that. Oh, you can learn it here too. Okay, I don't know what the ancient knowledge dye maker is then. We need to make a dye maker so we can make dyes. Dye maker? Man, you have to wait until level 25 to make a dye maker. Crazy. Alright, crafting in general, right? Oh. It is an alchemist, I thought. Okay. We need tar and brick. We can do that. Take a stack of bricks. I don't know how much we need. Take a stack of bricks. And we'll take a bunch of tar. It's down here for now. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness, sneezing. Do we not make it in here? Am I crazy? Dyework's not needed for... No, it's not. Oh, it's parchment. My bad. We don't need dyeworks, we need parchment. Parchments, scrolls and notes. Unlock that, and then we do parchment again for decorative war paint. There it is. Got it. Bam. Hey, Mixie. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome. Would you say this is better than Fallout 76? I'm also wondering how it is on console, if you know. I haven't played on console, so I don't know. And I haven't played Fallout 76, so I can't help you with either of those. However, this is a really fun base building and exploring game. And the if you're a fan of like role-playing and the like, the role-playing community in Conan Exiles is huge. I mean, I say huge. It's huge in comparison to the other communities in Conan Exiles. It's decently sized. The modding community is still around because of it, so there's still a lot of mods. So it's on par with Fallout in terms of mods. Building like houses. I don't know how long you've been hanging around here, Mixie, but let me go show you. I don't know if you've seen the full glory of our current build. So let me go see if I can show you that real quick here. Let me see if I can show you that real quick here. Let me get into our sorcerer tower so you can see it from on high. Sorcerer tower. It's currently empty. We're going to get this filled with a whole bunch of crafting stations. We'll get it filled with sorcery stuff. We've got our throne room up here real quick. You'll get a quick glimpse of. There's a little throne room. We're working on it. It's not done yet. But we get all the way up to our sitting area, and we're just going to climb on top of the house here. As you can see here. Enough said. There you go. All right. But yeah, so we're currently building out a whole castle here. So we're getting the walls currently built. The wall is about half done. It's not all the way around yet. This building needs to be revamped. It was our starting building, so it has to be expected. Not amazing. But we're getting there. And this is a temporary building as well, where we're creating all of our interns. We're capturing people and making interns here. And this is our sorcery tower that needs to be widened, and we need to get an elevator room down below as well. But yeah, this is a great one for building. Again, with all the mods that are in this game, there's so many placeables and the like, and there's a really good roleplay community for it that I'm interested in looking into. I haven't really looked into it much before, but I was looking at roleplay servers before starting to stream today. They're busy. There was a server of 90 people logged in and 32 in queue. That blew my mind. The average server has 40 slots. The average server has 40 slots. The official server we're on right now has 40 slots. It had 90 slots and 32 people in queue. I'd never seen people in queue in this game before. I've never seen it. Well, I take that back. I have seen it a couple of times back when I was playing on server 1600, which was a queue of like 2 people. But like a queue of 32 people, that's insane. So it's got a lot of merit to it. I think I want to figure out how to make a tower or something over there. We'll have to sort that out. But yeah, I think this game's really good. I don't know how it is with Fallout 76 in comparison, but I really like this game. I've got almost 600 hours in this game now. And I think the next thing we do, like the next challenge that we do, we'll probably be either playing on a very busy PvP server or going and trying out a role-playing server. One or the other. Right, so where do we need to go to make the rush? Yeah, it is a dyer's workbench. That's what I thought. So I did need... Okay, so either way I needed to get a dyer's workbench online. Oh, I kept going right past it. Oh my goodness, it takes fur. Oh my goodness, I'm glad we picked up fur. That could have been really bad. Let's go ahead and take a half stack of fur. We need some fiber. Right there, big guy. We need some fibers. Let's go grab some fiber. Oh. And we need, what, branches, I think it was? I think we need branches. 600 hours. You play another game like someone who has at least 2,000. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I've only got about 600 hours in this game. I have, on hand, 559 hours of gameplay. 559 hours of game. I don't think I need 10. Let's just make, like, for now. I wonder what Thrall works in this. A tanner? I don't know who goes in the dye workbench, because it's, like, not worth it. I don't think you get any special dyes from having specific thralls in there. My knowledge, at least. But yeah, it's crazy. This game has so much nuance to it. You can constantly learn new stuff. There's constantly new stuff to learn about it. Not even with the... Because they're also still updating this game. They're now going to be updating this game every 3 months. There's going to be an update. This game every 3 months. With a massive update every 9? Question mark? Does anyone here in chat actually know? For the age system? For the age system, do we know if it's going to be only 3 chapters per age? you played way back and didn't know what to really do, you feel now would be different? Yeah, no, absolutely. There's so much to do in this game. It's crazy. It's literally crazy how much you can do in this game. There's stuff there is. Grab another one. Either way, we are going to have to take our run to the dregs. I just don't know when it's going to be that we need to make that run. Come on now. Sit down, you. Well, we might as well just take care of this right now, yeah? Might as well just take care of this problem right now, huh?
Will never return.
Is there anyone else? Anything good in here? I don't think the oil. Whimper and quiver in terror. Stop slowly backing up. Slowly backing up, just slightly faster than me being able to catch up here. Perfect. Gaining consciousness pretty quickly, actually. Right, let's go ahead and take care of this. Dude, you have 4,000 hours. Oh my goodness, you have 4,000 hours in this game. Amazing, Olive. Impressive. Alright, sacrifice first, sorry. One at a time, blood rights. Let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, that throat you have? Yeah, you don't need that. So you have 4,000 hours and you always tell people just go out there and have a blast. There's so much to see, do explore. We're at the base game. On G2A for cheap. It's worth a shot for sure. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Give me your blood. We need it. Things. Oh, picked up a branch. Nice. A little bit of corruption. Just a little quick. You can see the wall? Yeah, the wall's coming together. We're getting there. We're getting the wall. We're getting there. How's it going, Constantinus? How are you doing today? Using a tier 4 alchemist produces a duplicate of several recipes. Really? This appears to be a visual-only anomaly. The recipes are identical. Is what the wiki is saying about the die table. Huh. So it doesn't do anything. It's just there, but doesn't do anything. I mean, that is one of the things that I keep saying, is that there is a lot... That's right, you can only have one chunk of blood at a time. Crafting queue's full. Keep the exiles out, the exiles would pay for it. No, not really to keep the exiles out. Or to keep the wildlife out, if you think about it. But yeah, we can still roleplay as keeping the exiles out. Yeah, it works. But the thing is, there's so many things in this game that I feel as though they could really flush out even more without having to really add a lot of content, right? They don't have to go and, like, add a whole bunch of new stuff. As in, like, new enemies, new zones. They don't have to do that if they don't want to. Nah, I picked up the joke. Don't worry, Constance. I gotcha. But they don't actually have to add a whole lot if you sit down and think about it. For example, they could go ahead and they could change the way all the Thralls work on all of the... You wish the Thralls were fleshed out more? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So here's something they could do. Because we've talked about a lot of improvements that Funcom could do to this game. Why not continue the trend, right? Something else they could do, right, is they could go... And you know how it is with cooks when you have a cooking thrall? Oh, where did this lady come from? Oh, she's probably the respawn of the first person I knocked out. Oh, sucked his soul out of his heart. Come with me, ma'am. But yeah, so you know how it is with cooking thralls? A tier 1 cooking thrall gives you honeyed eggs, honeyed gruel, and honeyed jerky. And that's it. A tier 2 thrall will give you a couple of other recipes because, you know, they're slightly more skilled in their craft. They know a little bit more. They're able to do a little more cooking. A tier 3 has more, and a tier 4 has the same as a tier 3. What they should do is, for every single crafting station, every single thrall should have a tier. like tiered knowledge. Not just speed, but things they can do. So tier 4 cook has things a tier 3 cook doesn't have, right? And have it be where a tier 4 tanner on a tanner's bench can do stuff a tier 2 tanner can't do, right? Or a tier 3 tanner can't do. Stuff like that I think would be really good. I think that'd be really, really good. I don't think it'd be too hard to figure out and implement either. Which thralls are able to upgrade tier-wise. Okay, so upgrading thralls tier-wise brings me back to something I was thinking of before, when we had Beastmaster Tamos in chat. I think there should be a Beastmaster or a Beast Tamer thrall type. One in which you put them on a in an animal pen, and maybe they don't decrease the time it takes to get the pet, to train the pet. Maybe it takes the same amount of time. We're too far away. Come on, I'm standing on it. Probably because I have this in my hand. What? Too far away. How am I too far? Go around and drink up some water, I guess. Okay, I don't know how that works. Too far away. Hey, there we go. I had to stand on it. There we go. I fixed it. For a cook, make them cook a lot. Yeah, so that's the thing is, so I was talking about Beastmasters and or a Beast Tamer, and having it where they, on the pen, maybe they increase the speed at which you're able to tame a pet. Maybe not, because it's 4 hours by default, or 6 hours. It's 4 or 6 hours depending on the thing you're trying to train. But what if you then left them there on the pen, and they would start training the animals to level 10? You can let your Beastmaster train them to level 10, so that you could get the first perk. So you can see if it's worth using them or not. It takes time, right? It'll take like another, I don't know, day or something, but they can train all the animals at the same time that are in the pen, right? Something that makes it a little bit faster. So you can, like, you're offline for a day and you come back and your entire pen is 6 animals. I've now been trained to level 10, right? What if you did something like that too? A place called a slave pit, as opposed to the thrall wheel, the wheel of pain. You have something that's called a slave pit or something, right? And it takes like a different type of taskmaster to train them, and it trains them. And maybe you could do that the way you're saying, in which every single thrall can only level up 1 tier. I don't know if I really want to do that though. I think I like the thrall tier system as is, but something like that could work if you wanted to do it that way. Something like that would work. But I kind of like how the thrall tier system is right now, where you have to go and find the good thralls. I like that. I think that's good. You know, it forces you to explore for your first time playing the game. Which I think that's beneficial. However, like, you know, later on in levels, you know, once you've been playing for thousands of hours, it's not really the same kind of thing, but, you know, doesn't matter as much, but I still think it will work. But at the very least for pets, because pets just aren't, people don't really do anything with pets. Pets are kind of ignored, to be honest. Just kind of skip over them. I understand, it's good to have thralls being better than pets, something like that would be kind of cool. Or a minor starting stat boost for a pet, 10%, or level 1, 20% for a named. Like the training idea too. Yeah, I think something like that would be good. You know, it'd be a server feature you can turn on off. Maybe. But either way, I think that's something that could really be fleshed out. Doing sorcerer thralls, for example, definitely needs to be sorted. A tier 1 through 4 all give you the same thing, the 2 research options. What it should be, in my opinion, right, how I think it should go for sorcerers. First things first is we need them to do more than just research. We need more things on on the thaumaturgy table, which will probably come in like they're probably thinking of other stuff for that. I don't know. First things first, we were talking about the thaumaturgy table. All of your DLC items don't have to be crafted anymore. They're just grabbed on a drop-down menu off the appearance section. Like you click this, and it changes this box to something else. Done. Second thing is, a tier 1 sorcerer should only be able to do research from failed sorcerer scroll pages. Like a barracks or a slave bunks. That would work. Yeah, there you go. Imagine if you had to give beds to your thralls. I don't know about that. That might be a bit much. I don't know. I'm on the fence on that one. But like a tier 1 has a lower chance to research. So it's like a tier 1 has a, let's say, a 30% chance to get a successful research doing this. A tier 2 has a 50% chance. A tier 3 has a 70% chance. And a tier 4 has a 90% chance, going up by 20% per level. I think that would be really good. That's an easy implementation into just the probability tables here. Just check to see what Thrall is in here, because you can't actually use this unless there's a Thrall, so check to see if there's a Thrall. If the Thrall is tier 1, 2, 3, and 4, adjust that. I just would like more done with the Thralls. We also got a failed one, unfortunately. So I need more... We'll just... Oop. Let's take half. I think something like that would be good. But I'd just like to see more. And the thing is, like, building new dungeons and coming up with new events and all that stuff's cool. But honestly, that's not what the game needs right now. The game needs just bug removal and fleshing out more stuff. It just needs to flesh out more. There's so much stuff that feels a little skeletoned, you know? You know, you could get like you can make, instead of an alchemist, you could have someone else do it. You can make a new thrall. Like, you can make new thralls. That's not that hard. You use the same character model, you just change their name and give them a different thing that they do, and then add them to the random spawn table. Done. Like, done. It would probably take a team of 3 people, like, what, a week at most to get that implemented? Like, at most. Maybe one person who knows the code inside and out a day to get it prototyped, and then 2 days to ensure there are no bugs. Come on. Nice. Alright, what are we doing next? This one. Because unfortunately, the thaumaturgy bench, once you get all of your sorcery stuff done, once you max out your spellbook, that's it. The Elixir of Rebirth. Ah, a good one. It's a good one. But once you get your sorcery book, your Tome of Kurak completely filled out, there's just no need for this table anymore, other than for appearance changing. I'd like to see more use out of this. Hoping they'll track down for it. 5! I need 5? Good gracious. Only okay, I've got 2 on me right now. Maybe more. Can I see the walls? Yeah, we'll go check out the walls in a minute here. Let's go ahead and make another... These. The demon blood we can pull out of the chest, because again we have way too much demon blood. Pull 20 out. Oh, I needed exactly 20. Perfect, I got it right. Then we're gonna need this. Meantime, we're also gonna need it for this too. A crafting one. I hope he's successful. In the meantime, gotta go pick up some more friends. Actually, how many resources do you have on you? You got enough for quite a bit of building. Yeah, so we've got these walls that we've had before, and now we have these walls that are slowly being built. We got this side started. Haven't finished it yet. We're gonna need to wait for those guys to respawn down there, so let's go work on the walls for a hot second. And then we'll jump down there. We'll jump down there in a moment. Alright, here's our stairs inside. flipped on me last second there, unfortunately. That's okay. If you could wait, probably good. It'd be nice if you could take like 10 archive scrolls into Sorcerer Bench and get a guaranteed non-duplicate scroll. I'm not too sure what you mean on that one, Sept. The scrolls are, they either come as failed scrolls or not. 10 failed scrolls turn into 1 successful scroll. And a successful scroll is able to be used for the purpose of sorcery. Wait, what? This is not good. Okay. I just have to do it in the other order. I see it. Jeez. No, not sorcerer ones. Ones for the... Oh, the archives, the fragments of power. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be a huge thing. It'd be really, really nice if you couldn't get duplicate scrolls from the archives. That'd be really nice. I really hate that. You go get a whole bunch of fragments of power, you go to the archives to go and learn some new stuff. You get there to go learn new stuff, and you end up just keep getting scrolls for stuff you already know how to do. It's completely random. I kind of understand the reason for it being that way, but it is a little annoying when you're like, you want to get like the kiln, for example. Right? It's like you're getting a battle spatulas, yeah. You want to go get the kiln. This kiln's a really good item. But instead of the kiln, you keep getting, you know, like the decorative trophy stuff. Yeah, something like that would be nice if that was changed. That'd be a nice quality of life. I mean, luckily, again, there's so many things for them that they can... No, don't. Okay. I was about to say, don't say that I'm running into the same problem again. That would be very, very sad. Alright, perfect. So we can finish our build everywhere. But luckily, there's so much that they can do that's just quality of life stuff that honestly they can, with these updates every 3 months, if they really wanted to, they could phone it in on 50% of the update and just be like, we worked on bugs and quality of life stuff. Also, here's one aspect of the story stuff that's new for you, and a handful of cosmetic stuff, because again, the role-playing community is what's been keeping this game alive. Like, honestly, they can have a couple of artists doing art things, right? Come on. A couple of artists doing art things, and then just like really focus on crushing some bugs. And then fleshing out some stuff that, you know, I was talking about earlier. There's so much they could do. You know? So you're messing around with the RimWorld scenarios, and you have a 3-player faction called New Kingdom. New Kingdom. Over here, get our stairs. I don't know if we can get stairs to comfortably fit here. Maybe. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can get them there. Make the turn. There we go. Perfect. Wall's really coming together. What am I missing? Take. Oop. We keep some of that. The thing is, multiple nods to the kingdoms. Lever. Go ahead and continue more. Yeah, I think I'll probably increase the height of the walls by 1 later, but that is going to take more material, so we might as well just finish it at this current height. Here you. That. No, I'm encumbered. That should be able to unencumber myself by placing these. Oh, not enough. Get over here. Come on, unencumber. Remove encumbrance. There it is. Get those two and get these triangles. Here. There. All's coming along nicely. Will you ever use reinforced stone? Maybe on some of parts of our build, but I don't really want to do it on this. I really like the insulated wood. I like the look of the insulated wood. I really do. So I don't really plan on it yet. They all spawn back. I see him. Yeah, they've all spawned back in. Perfect. Carry all that for me. Let's head back down. Down we go. Finish the wall. I will do it in a minute. It's because these guys have a 15-minute respawn timer. I want to get these guys as soon as we can. Because we can do the wall whenever we want. It's 15 minutes we have to wait for these guys. Nicely done.
I see prey.
Get these guys in the meantime. Because we need to get five vials of sacrificial blood. The next section of our sorcery endeavor. I was about to kick him. Get kicked on. Sorry.
Teeth will taste your throat.
A little. Ow, she hit me all the same. That's okay. At this point, they're too weak. With our legendary armor, we're just so sturdy. Too sturdy for them now. Get these going. Sacrifice on the way. Yeah, we're hopefully we can finish the wall today. Unfortunately, the ritual takes a long time, but yeah, there's 5 here. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll give us a little more leeway just in case we didn't get a successful scroll. Or sorcerer page. Give me your blood. The sacrificing animation is cool, but it takes so long for something that you need a lot of. You know, something I think might be an interesting thing to look at. I don't know if it would be something they would have us do, or something you could do, but if you could put a sorcerer thrall in the sacrificial, on the sacrificial stone, and have them perform the ritual as opposed to you. You know, and then you have them do it. I don't know how that goes with the whole thing for corruption and corruption gain. The corruption game mechanic. I don't know if that would really cause a problem with doing it that way. But I think that'd be nice if you could have a if you could do that. Also, and if not, perfectly fine if not, what I want is not a sacrificial stone, but a sacrificial altar. One that lets you, just like with the Wheel of Pain, instead of a lesser Wheel of Pain, you have a normal Wheel of Pain. So instead of one person on the stone, you can have up to 4 people on the stone. Now let's say it requires an additional, you need 1 additional thrall per slot that you're going to use. That could be really cool, right? So it's essentially 4 of these sacrificial stones together. You need 3. What you need to optimally use it is you need 3 sorcerer thralls on here, and then you can perform the ritual, and you can then get 4 of them done at once, saving you the ritual time. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, group sacrifice. That would be kind of cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's something they could probably easily add in. If you could have a sorcerer follower, so you could stay a certain build and use commands to instruct his spellcasting. Ooh, I don't know about that. That might be problematic in PvP. That might be problematic in PvP. I don't know about that. Like have like 5 ropes to drag 5 people. I don't see why you can't equip a thrall with with a binding, and then just have them look at something and hit interact and have them grab something, so you could do 2 thralls at once. I don't know about you carrying multiples, but I don't see why you can't have your thrall carry one. And so when you go on a thralling mission, you can go full follower build, full charisma build, have 2 followers and drag 3 people at a time. I don't see why you couldn't do that. That'd be kind of cool. I'm sure there's probably an issue with the AI with trying to have the NPCs carry them. There's probably an issue with the AI in pathing or something, but I think that would be really cool if you could have them carry it for you. I mean, think about it. You have a thrall. Why are you carrying something? That's the thrall's job. Right? Like, think about it. We're not supposed to carry this stuff. Our thrall's supposed to carry our stuff. Including people. But yeah, I don't know. Having a combat sorcerer, I don't think that would really work. Because the thing is, like, the whole point of sorcery is that, like, you get corrupted and you have to have corruption to be able to cast spells. So tier 1 spells require, I think it's 20% corruption. Tier 2 spells require like 30%, and then tier 4 spells require 40%, I think. I don't really know. I have to look it up. So the corruption mechanic is to weaken you to be like the glass cannon spellcaster and D&D kind of stuff. So I like that. I think that's cool. But that being said, it wouldn't hurt to have like a spellcasting thrall that comes with you that would like increase the potency of your spells, like increases the duration or something. So yeah, they still do like, you know, they're a fighting thrall that is weak, right? But they increase the duration and potency of all your spells by 50%. That'd be cool. Right? Like the bearer thrall, you know, can carry stuff. That's his thing. The fighter thrall has more health and generally has better stats for growing in strength or agility, so they do more damage, right? The dancer thrall is you know, weaker but does entertainment, so it removes corruption and increases healing rate. And then the sorcerer thrall increases your casting potency and duration by 50%. I think that would work out well. I think that would be perfectly balanced. I can't think of any spells that people can cast that increasing the duration by 50% and the potency by 50% would be a problem. Because there's no, like, direct damage spells. Right? So, like, I think that would be fine. And, hey, even if that requires taking standard sorcery and decreasing its potency by 50% to make it balanced, I still think that's fine. Actually, maybe not by that much, but reduce it a little if you have to. Maybe by, like, 20%. 50 is a bit much. Whoa, this guy's a screamer. We got ourselves a screamer over here. Alright, that's our 5 vials. Done. But yeah, the animation is just very long for doing only one at a time. And you have to wait a little bit afterwards. I'm still stuck here, I can't move. Now I can. So it'd just be nice if that was, like, either slightly faster for the animation, or if, again, I think like a ritual altar or something, like a sacrificial altar would be really cool if you could have 4 of them. And then, I don't know what you'd do above like a sacrificial altar, like do one where you can do 8. It's this big monumental thing, like similar in size to the Wheel of Pain. And it's like I don't know. You got a sacrificial stone, you got a sacrificial altar, and then you have like a sacrificial pit or something, right? Where you can sacrifice 8 people at once, or siphon the souls of 8 people at once. Just this really monumentally huge thing, the same size as a Wheel of Pain, and Greater Wheel of Pain. That'd be kind of cool. The thing is, again, there's just so much that can be done for improving this game that the developers really, like, the bucket is so full. They do not have to they do not have to go and, you know, really try too hard to find a list of things that would improve this game. It's just putting in the time and effort is really all they gotta do. The fact that they're going to be updating it every few months now, every 3 months, really gives them the opportunity to go ahead and do this. Bring even more life and more quality of life stuff, right there, to the game. I'm very excited to see, like, really any of these changes, preferably all of them. All right, research. We got a failed one. Dang. Okay, so this is our last attempt on a failed one, or else we're gonna have to go get more blood, because we need 5 vials to actually get this one going. Wait, it says we have a sorcerer page. No, we don't. We have failed ones. Maybe it already knows this is an actual success? Huh. I don't know if that's a thing. That'd be kind of cool if it just already knew. Find out in a moment. Come on, sorcerer. I believe in you. Let's go, Zarus. You got this. Come on now. But yeah, see how this gear here is just illusionary? Like this? For the DLC stuff? Because we got this for free from the bazaar for it being free, trying to tantalize us into getting things. If you just have like a menu of these, we're good. Nice. Success. Excellent. Right when we needed it, too. It was our last one. Alright. Here we go. What do we learn this time? A whole bunch of blood. So I'm kind of curious. What is this one? Abyssal Call and Call of Nurgle. Nice. Okay. Oh no, it's the Dragonhorn one. Alright, so now we need to go kill a dragon, and we need to go to the dregs. This is the 2 things we need to get done next for sorcery. Our corruption here real quick. Get going from there. Hey, Nira! Thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Welcome. How are you doing today? Or is it Neri? It's probably Neri. Oh, that's probably pronounced. I figured it out. Only took a moment. Eat up to be full. That's that. Go and empty this bad boy out. Random stuff. Who's grabbing the gruel? Stop him. He always wants to have a little nibble of gruel. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. If he's only eating meat, he's probably every now and then being like, "Come on, please, master, please. All I eat is protein. It's just nothing but meat. Need some fiber in my diet. I'm feeling it." Drop that off. Go. Alright. I want to carry all these, because it's all stuff I want to use. That's fine. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and let's build out our wall a little more. Go build up the wall a little more, and then we can go think about going over to the dregs. Although first, I want to go jump back up here and take a look at the summoning circle, or the ritual circle, or whatever it is. The sorcerer's circle. Circle of power. Alright, so now... Yeah, that's the Abyssal Call. Yeah, so the big thing is we just need to get a lot of sacrificial blood. We're definitely going to do an Abyssal Mount. And the bones are easier for us to get to. I mean, we can get the horns, but that's like 5 elk for that. That's a lot. The bones are super easy. So we'll get the Abyssal Mount going whenever we go on our adventures going forward. Doesn't cost us much. Oh my goodness. Athamos. Thank you. Out of my way, sir. Out of my way. Just be aware they only last 10 minutes. Wait, the mounts only last 10 minutes? I thought it was like 30 minutes to an hour. Are you serious? Only 10? That is nothing. Come on. Well, that thing is going completely nuts. It's like I can't reach him. Only 10 minutes? That's crazy. Who decided that was a good idea? Who was it that decided that was a good idea? That's not a good idea at all. That's really short. Like, I can understand doing it for, like combat pets and whatnot. Wait, space is occupied. Oh, because I was like, wait a second, what? It's the kudus down there right now. Got nervous again. I'm like, wait, is this in the build zone problem again? Please no. This kudu's having some serious issues. Occupied by me. Oh, that's not good. Well, it had to be done. He's getting him away. Let's just finish up the walls itself. We can get the walkway done in a minute. Oop. Maybe longer, but not to be trusted. Okay, so it doesn't... man, I didn't think it was that fleeting. Altar here. Alright, perfect. There we go. So the wall is almost completely enclosing us now, in terms of at least the first layer. Of course, this is a 3-layered one, so we're further out. And... yeah, I don't know why armor gets to be an hour, but a mount is 10 minutes. The 1,200 armor weightless armor is way more powerful. Oh yeah, the when you actually summon the gear, yeah. Which I think is the next thing we unlock. You get like the weapons and whatnot, weapons and armor. They last significantly longer. I mean, it would make sense to have the mount stick around for an hour. Like, an hour makes sense to me. Feels like an hour is perfectly reasonable, you know? His gruel went bad? Seriously? He insisted on picking gruel out of the pot, and then he picked the one that was going bad. Okay. If you can go over there real quick. And stay there for a second. Okay. I'm thinking... Yep. Actually, I didn't need to break it like that, but that's okay. I'm thinking we actually put a door here. Alright, we put a door here. Not yet, though. I don't actually need the door. Put a door here. What we can do is we can have this go outside. Like so. Oh. Yeah. If we move it closer, we can do it. That'll work. Well, here and here. I can get in and out from here. Oh yeah, I don't have a torch because I made the thing. That's right. I made that sacrificial stone. 5. A torch. Need some lights. From what you've seen, it's between a widespread of people saying 10 minutes to multiple hours. Oh, it's like there's no consensus at all. That's really interesting. There's no like actual consensus on how long it lasts. Weird. Yeah, so we've got 2 doors. One that goes down and one that goes down. And killing may extend their duration, like the Abyssal Gear. Maybe. I mean, that would always be cool if that's the case. Careful there. Alright. Off we go. Still doesn't look like we're gonna quite finish the entire wall, because we are finishing this section currently. We're working on this section. We still have the section between the sorcerer tower and the crafting room. We're gonna need to go and finish up too. We're not there yet. Getting there. That's and this. Perfect. It's coming to daytime, so we can go ahead and work on things again. But yeah, so we're gonna have to go and fight a dragon. Or many dragons. So we can either fight one baby dragon, or one big dragon, or we can fight 18 baby dragons. That's our option. We can, because we need dragon horns. So we can either fight one big dragon or 18 baby dragons. I'm not too sure how I want to go about that. This looks cool, but it's completely unnecessary. Because we can just climb up the tower right now. Come here, you. Come on, Athamas. Come here. Did jump, but you didn't quite make it. Need dragon ribs or something like that for the next armor. So 18 makes sense. Yeah, no, we need 20, and we have 2 on hand currently. Drop enough here. Really? Let's carry that. But yeah, so we have 2 already. But we need 20 in total for this next level of sorcery. And unfortunately, that means we're gonna have to go fight. We're probably gonna go fight a big dragon. I'm trying to remember if the green dragon drops as many as the red mother does. I don't remember. I think the red mother drops enough that we can just kill her once and we're good. But it also requires us to kill the red mother, which is going to be very, very dangerous. Might not make it. Alright, now we're talking about this. Alright, so the wall extends around the majority of the base now. We still have a couple of towers to build, and we still have some stairwells I'd like to work on. And all in all, pretty well. You're doing pretty well. That damage. There we go. Perfect. Get back inside. Don't need this torch anymore. Okay. Actually, I think one. I can wait right there. One person's probably done, right? No. All still working away. How many hours of food? I need to put more in here. How long it's going to be for that? A couple more. Right? And there we go. Almost 30 hours. Alright. So this place is looking really good. It's starting to really shape up. Again, we're still not done with the walls. We still have a lot we need to do with the walls. But it's looking pretty good. Pretty happy with this setup. Like, all the walls are set up on this side. It's just this space right here that's still open. This space here is still open because we need to figure out our footprint for the crafting base. And if we're going to expand this out, 1 or 2 or how. We could always just leave the tower as is. It just looks a little too thick. We can always trim the upper floors. I know we've been playing with the upper floors a bunch already. We could definitely trim the upper floors if we wanted. We can bring the second floor in by 1, which is right below the balcony there. And then we can bring the balcony in by 1. Yeah, then bring everything in by 1 from there. That would work. We'd have to redo the throne room, but we haven't done a lot in there. We've just kind of gotten it set up in its very basic form, not final. And I do want to get it set up over here with a shrine. This is like a perfect alcove to put a shrine here. Then we need to get our garden online. Problem is, the garden's something that people could definitely just steal from. Be out in the open. Nice. Log that hole up. I didn't think anyone would be able to get in from there, but still. Better safe than sorry. So I've cleared you out? Nope. Go ahead and clear them out of everything here. Finish carrying nets over inside. We'll drop everything off. Move on to the next task, since it seems like that's enough for now. Only thing I gave him back was the one I need to drop off. Yeah, so we got a lot of dried wood, so resin's our real issue right now. We're gonna have to go on a big resin bark run. Which is fine, we definitely need more bark too. Canner is empty if I remember correctly. Nope, just the drying racks. Okay. That. Put him here for now. That works. I guess I'm just gonna leave here for a moment, just because we need to get the brushes. Yeah, but the dragon horn is just... oh my goodness. So we know that the undead dragon does not drop dragon horn. Or at least, it's not likely to in the arena, down in the sinkhole. So we'll need to come over here. Back over to the spawning pool and probably try and... I just don't know if we can. But we're going to try and kill the Red Mother. I think that's our quickest way to get this solved. Taking out the Red Mother to get the horn. Otherwise, we're going to have to take out 18 dragons, which is going to be tedious, because there's 3 by the spawning pool, and there's another 2 down here, so there's 5. So it's going to be 4 runs, so it's going to be an hour, if we're being hyper efficient. Because it's a 15-minute respawn time, but then there's going to be combat times. It's probably going to take 2 hours, maybe 3, for us to go and get them all. Or we just take a fight with the Red Mother very, very carefully, very, very cautiously, hopefully not die, because we're playing permadeath. And if we can take her out, then we can move forward with just the one body. She should only take us, like, 10 minutes to take out. And I think we would take Athemos, honestly. Because of how much health he has. I think I'd take him, and we'd just give him, like, 4 stacks of food. They would just go crazy and completely fill out his inventory with steak. Nothing but grilled steak for him. A bunch of grilled steaks. We'll just go ahead and crazy with that. Do we have any spare coal lying around? Anything that's more than 1 stack? Oh yeah. I'll be taking that. Drop this off in the kitchen. You finish cooking. Barely made it in. I'll drop off half here. And the rest over here. What's that? Only one plant fiber. Okay. So this rotten meat here. Here. Fine. There we go. Let's finish emptying this inventory out, and then we should have plenty of steaks on hand. We'll need a lot more shaped wood. We're at 1,000. We'll just keep making them. This off. Oh, give me that. Running, keep stitching. Stack though. Stone. Drop off the stone. This in here. Go. No space anywhere. Yeah, understandable. Alright, cool. Good. We need to get a successful scroll first. We'll still focus on that. Again, we have so much demon blood. It's not something we have to worry about at all. At all. That makes this real easy. Bunch of flowers. Perfect. Try those out. 5 more. That one going in the meantime. Alright, excellent. Knowledge. So I was talking about going for a great sword. Stone, goodness, she's 56. I'm carrying it. 45. Holy moly, that's a huge difference. How hard does he hit? We can't actually see a breakdown in damage. Fortunate. 19% increased damage. Don't know. We'll have to test it at some point. Let's split these. Okay. Perfect. Nice rope. Ooh, we gotta figure out something to do with all these bones. I guess we can just make a bunch of bone broth with it, right? Just make food out of it. But, unfortunately, we need to go ahead and end the stream. Wow, I have to Wasn't the best transition. Got a little choppy there. We're going to have to go ahead and end the stream here today. Tomorrow is a Monday, which means I do need to get up early. So unfortunately, we can't go super late like we often try to when we're playing games like Conan. So we're going back to our normally scheduled games. So tomorrow and the day after will be Fallout 4. The day after that, and I know, right, a reasonably length Conan stream, I know, right? So tomorrow and the day after, Monday and Tuesday this week, is going to be Fallout 4. Wednesday and Thursday this week is going to be Elden Ring again. We're going to be jumping back into Elden Ring. And then the goal is to keep playing Conan Exiles on Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll try and keep doing it Sundays. That's going to be a little harder for me. But at the very least, Saturdays, we're going to aim for that. We're going to try and keep it open. So we can keep on playing Conan Exiles. We can keep doing more. Because there's still more I want to do for this build. For what we have for this castle that we're getting set up here. Everything that's going on here now that we got this wall. And then, again, there's the other stuff we can do with Conan Exiles that we've talked about as well for, like, doing a roleplay server or going on to the most populated PvP server we can think of and just trying to do permadeath off of that, in which we just cycle a bunch. Which would be really interesting. Or go nomad style or something. I don't know. We might figure out some sort of challenge. Maybe just like when you die, you lose all of your items, but you don't lose your level or something. I don't know. Let's go full scavenge mode. Not sure. Anyway, that's that. Let's go see if we can find someone to raid. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Who can we go ahead and raid here? Let's give... Let's see. Can we go ahead and give Jinx a raid? Just like last time, I want to see if they are... if they're talking, if they're playing. If it's not follower-only chat. It's like they're playing on Xbox. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's join in. Let's go give Jinx a raid. Jinx is playing on Xbox. Raid begin. They're running around trying to pick up thralls, so that'll make it nice and interesting. Nice and interesting, seeing who they're trying to track down, what they're trying to get. But thanks for stopping by and saying hi, everyone. I really appreciate you all being here today. We've had some fun discussions, learned some new stuff, and I always appreciate the tips and tricks for this game. Because again, this game has a lot of nuance to it. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. It's a very deep game, as much as it doesn't look like it up the surface. It's very deep. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Bye-bye.
This brings us to the conclusion of our current journey. With a game bug death in the last episode, as well as being offline raided, it seems like a good time for us to pack up our bags and get ready for our next adventure. Stay tuned for more Conan Exiles.